is a Christmassy blend.
Yeah, I
told
told
you
that. I mean, that makes sense because it looks like gingerbread.
When in Rome.
It looked like we could have dipped them motherfuckers in our
Speaking
martini.
of gingerbread, speaking of gingerbread, and I put wine onto this. Sometimes when you on YouTube, you find shit that may not be for you, but you're gonna fuck with it.
Yeah, because it's definitely not for me.
There is this children's song. It's not Gracie's Corner, some other cats that made the Gingerbread Man song in the key of Project Pat. And it's probably the most fieriest Christmas shit I've ever heard.
Like, you can't trap out everything. Everything can't be in the bando.
They trapped it hard.
Sure it wasn't Gracie, because Gracie
no,
be
it's
trapping
not
out
Gracie.
some shit. And it
Gracie.
don't be sounding bad.
No.
Like she trap our wheels on the bus and you actually be like, okay,
Nigga,
I
she
can
flipped the birthday song to a point where
I mean, I prefer that over the
big
original.
This is
I'm sorry,
this
Stevie, you
this
got
is
bumped
crazy.
in the back of the line.
Have you ever heard Gracie's birthday song?
I have not.
You have to
never
listen
heard
to it.
Gracie's birthday?
Who the fuck is Gracie?
Bam.
Gracie is
Gracie's
like a
corny.
kid's little It's like
So-
a little black girl with her black family,
Yeah.
and they take like regular like nursery rhymes, and they like trap it out.
Thug
and, like,
that
make
shit
it-
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Hi, London.
And it's crazy because the birthday song sounds like it ain't nothing but a bunch of big booty bitches in the back twerking for
Oh
you.
no.
Show me the lie.
Shake ass.
Oh,
Shake ass.
no. Okay. Your fault. Be right
Well,
back.
while Tone is navigating the video, London said that bitch be turned. I'm not gonna lie, be throwing ass. They be
Not you calling Gracie a
Lo-
bitch. She like 8.
London.
London always throwing
I was
ass,
just gonna
though.
say London. All the wind blowing, you throwing
Like,
ass.
fam, if there's anything that is guaranteed in this world, London A. Banks is going to shake ass.
Absolutely. Clap it up for that.
So while Tone is looking for that, I'm gonna go ahead and introduce the crew. So if this is your first time joining us, I'd like to properly introduce myself. I'm your host and favorite motivational speaker, Mimi So 100, or Comer Walker if you're nasty.
And most of y'all are.
I am joined by most of my regular cast. Tone is off of his fake FMLA,
I was
and
not fake.
and he is
No.
back in the studio.
Tone could
today.
not
We are so
Walk.
glad that you're back. And
Thank
you're
you.
okay.
Thank you for caring.
Bro, he didn't even care. He wanted us.
No, I'm not even gonna get on y'all. Thank you for caring because apparently everybody else in my world was okay with the fact that you're in the bed, you have a controller, you have Chick-fil-A. We'll see you when we see you.
Bro,
We're
we
glad that you're here.
this
with us
nigga
for
was
another day.
off. He was basically offered a medical Uber. Okay. Tommy's on hiatus and he was like, bro, you good? You need me to? Oh no, I'm okay. I'm just sitting here, my drawers eating Chick-fil-A sandwich. Family don't give a fuck. Like, and then he got mad at us, like, y'all don't take nothing serious. Nigga, you didn't even take it serious.
My family was supposed to take me. It was already stated, it was given. So at the time when Tommy offered, the ride was already.
Where did the
planned.
Chick-fil-A
so
come
then I have
from?
a question. So he offered, right?
Yeah.
Your family was supposed to take you.
Right.
So you
Hey,
told
let's
him
let's
no.
I told
rewind.
him no.
Let's
Wait,
rewind
hold
to
on.
the fact.
So when you realized the family wasn't gonna take you, then how come you ain't circle back?
Because at that point in time, they were already here at the studio recording.
Did he have to be here?
Yes, he filled in for me that day. That's how they were able to do the show last week.
They didn't end the shows without you before.
They needed him to at least start it.
What,
Oh, okay.
that's what you saying. Like, he had to come and start it, but he didn't have to be here for the entire show.
Right. But at that point in time, it was like, fuck it. I'm already 12 pills deep on leave.
I think you're making this worse.
I was already in the bed.
Hey.
At that point,
I feel
so
like
at
the
that point in
story
time, I didn't
keeps
even,
This-
I didn't even get, I was,
This nigga attacked us in the group chat like,
Dog, he got
I need new
soft.
friends and y'all don't take shit serious.
Yeah.
Nigga, you are married to a nurse and she left you for dead. Why are you mad at us?
okay. And I apologize to them because what
he
it was,
went so
Where is the-
hard.
no,
dog.
here's the thing. Now, I had to apologize to them.
I was afraid.
Because at the
Why
time,
apologize? I wouldn't apologize
Juan
for shit.
apologized.
I did.
I said, fuck that
Okay.
tension.
I
I ain't
was
apologize
sorry.
for shit.
no,
I'm
Juan
sorry.
apologized
You
because
genuinely apologized?
I
You
was-
meant it?
he did not mean it.
really.
He did not. Like I said, that's really what triggered it because I knew his ass was still being
Tone
a
stood
dick.
on
You-
business.
All right, and this is what was so funny. Cause like when
Same London.
when
same.
that shit was like when you started snapping, I was watching that 92 shit. And that way Sid Justice apologized to Hawk. That's how I felt.
I know that was some bullshit because
He
that's
was
the way
like,
you said it.
he was like, oh, I'm very sorry for my outburst.
No.
I didn't mean any
What
of
it
that.
was okay. So prior to before, Juan had tried to get us to do a live show of us celebrating the new year.
Mhm.
Okay. I had told Juan, nah, I don't want to do nothing on the new year. I actually want to just not be anywhere near this place for a change on a Sunday.
Mhm.
Okay. He's all right, cool. Then all of a sudden, Juan came back middle of the week. Hey man, we should do the live show on Sunday, bro. I was already pissed at a couple of customers I was on the line with when he said this. They caught the heat. I had to apologize to tell them you happened to catch the backlash. These customers already pissed me off. You said something that pissed me off that I
I feel like
normally
you've
would
been
have
holding
done.
on to that, and that was just a perfect
It just
opportunity
went all.
for
It
you
all
to let
came
it
out at
out.
one time.
Probably.
I feel like you was harboring
You-
that, and you
you-
was like, you know what?
you know.
I'm about to stand on business, and I'm about to.
With what leg? He only got one good one.
You see what I mean? See. Even when we're trying to discuss it,
It is
Still
today
gotta
is
be-
December 30th, 2023. Y'all need to
Hey,
decide if y'all
hey,
taking each other into the
don't-
new
We
year.
ain't got
Don't-
no choice
right now.
Don't.
Y'all need to decide if y'all leaving each
I
other
just- I
just-
behind
choice.
right now.
I
We
just
got
want,
I
shit
didn't
to
even
do.
get through the introduction.
I just want you to know
You started it.
that Mimi is going to tell a story later within the pod, and she's going to tell a very funny story. You might could relate to what she's going to say, but don't feel bad because I got her too. And it comes out. It's natural as a motherfucker.
I am not mad at y'all.
He
All
said,
I'm saying,
he said, I'm gonna stand on business. What leg? What fucking leg? You only
what I
got
mean?
one good
Can't
leg.
be
That nigga
serious.
leaned on business.
See, couldn't be serious. They tried. Could not be serious. They tried. But But to pivot, as she is on the phone while
That nigga
live,
said he leaned on
for those who
business.
have never heard,
Maybe y'all
maybe
do
it's
need.
only
Maybe y'all do need new friends.
maybe it's the person who ain't heard it.
Just saying.
Oh man, how you been, Kayla?
I'm good.
It's been a minute since we saw you.
It has been.
Last time we saw you,
Did you see
had
my
some-
text? I literally have my read receipts on. You know.
Make sure you saw it. Oh,
Happy
this should be on
birthday.
TikTok. This should be slapped. It's always a little kid, and they be flying the motherfucker.
Wait till the breakdown. That's really just a baby boo, right? Yeah. That's
Facts. This definitely needs to be some big booty business. Yeah, absolutely.
This definitely sounds like a twerk birthday song. Yeah.
They are
That's what we said.
Yeah.
Can we get London to come dance in the studio
But
with
the
that?
ginger.
London on the track. Somebody's supposed to yell in the background.
Metro Boomin want some more, nigga.
You know, gingerbread man, they cooking dope.
Nike Tech.
London said the sound going in and out. I know you still have little kids. I don't. Mine almost out the door.
But it's the simple fact, fam. That just randomly came across my timeline.
It's
What
just
do you be watching that come up in your algorithm?
It's in
Little
the
kid
stories.
shit, because he got children.
It be in the stories.
You let them watch YouTube on your YouTube?
They got their own YouTube.
I was finna say you ain't finna mess up my algorithm.
yeah, I don't
I
make
got like
Jelly Bean on my
18 YouTube.
because if
you gotta
Jelly Bean was
remember.
on my shit, I would have all like the Five Nights at Freddy's horror shit, them creepy ass fucking games and demons and shit. And it's like, bruh,
It's
Wow.
watch
bad.
something normal.
It's
I
bad
have
enough. I got this
hardcore,
nigga YouTube tied to my YouTube, so all the wrestling shit he watch show up in my algorithm.
Oh,
Because
no,
that's-
I don't play by my algorithm.
Man. But no, I
But TDR got a
definitely
messed
didn't
up
finish your,
algorithm anyway, though.
right. But we got,
London on the track.
the new Mr. Bitches, the pod guy,
What happened? What
the
happened?
narcissist. That nigga, he is not young no more.
So this is the last time doing that. Next year you gotta change it.
What you talking about? Where does this say young?
His name was Young Fresh for a while.
Right.
Yeah, and
It was a long
Yeah.
time ago. Then we became something else, and then we became something else, and now we the pod guy.
Yeah. But I thought I cut this one off. Maybe that was just my iPhone. And then of course, you notice, we have other people missing out of the studio, but
The backyard again.
Kayla Taylor is back in the building. You got it on Facebook, fam.
I was just gonna say
I was
like
this close.
you really can't be mad that people call you by your name.
Like it's
Just- It's on.
no, I
'cause
it's not
99
even that. Don't
Oh, because I'm
because
like,
when I get to calling full governments around here,
mine not on Facebook.
right.
yeah.
So you would
everybody gonna know
You
all
would
your
just be
viewers.
giving out unprivileged information,
Your
which
Gov
most people
is
know
on your
anyway.
Facebook. My
mean,
Gov,
it is
my
what it
full
is.
Gov ain't even on there no more.
Mm.
You just got tone.
It's hard to find me though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when they find you, they just yell, Kayla Taylor! Oh my God, Kayla Taylor!
And you know what's
The
funny?
people that do that are
You have
the
such a
friends of my
common-
mutual.
You have such a common white name. It's hilarious.
See, I told her yesterday. She
She
was like,
just said
"My
that
name is
last
not
night,
common."
and I said I feel like it's not because I've never heard of anybody else with my name.
Taylor is
Kayla.
Taylor is
Or-
so
Individually, yes, but together, no.
because you ain't been out in Cali. Guarantee you, it's at least 15 in
And
California.
they probably white.
I'm almost sure I got a
Who said?
coworker,
Yeah.
and her name is Kayla Taylor, and she white as fuck.
Her extra. It's not Mud Kayla or nothing. It's
No.
Kayla.
Kayla.
I don't know that. Black folks throw like suffixes and prefixes on their names and shit.
Mm. Mm.
Suffer who?
I guess.
Suffixes.
Yo, that's
But yes,
crazy.
I'm here.
Ev said I need to come on the pod one. Deb, you don't watch the pod enough to notice that whenever I have a guest, they always have a vagina. There's already enough testosterone in this
And
studio.
I'm not a guest.
Yeah, she actually family now.
I actually have my own podcast on TDR Network called Conversations with Coco.
Okay, with
We-
the promo.
We are on a break currently, but we will be live on your streams next Friday, January 5th. CBD. I mean, holiday kind of.
Well, technically, no. This would be the week you would have been off anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
Right,
Anyway.
see, common white name.
Anyway,
Shout out to my brother in the comments. He has been missing. He's been going through a lot. So I'm very, very, very happy to see that he has been active again the past couple of days. I love you. You make my ass itch,
I
but
was gonna say, oh,
yeah, but
because you are normally so mean to him.
I know,
You
we-
said you love him.
She'll
Mark
say
this
it.
date
know I
and
love
this
him, he just
episode
suck.
number.
the name of this episode is actually gonna be 2023 1 Mimi 0. That's the name of this fucking because this year has whooped my ass.
Oh, it took a lot of
I mean, like it was like I got
Yeah.
faded like that chick
This year had
April on
hands.
Facebook.
Oh my.
This year had hands for real.
Yeah, 2023
No
whooped my
reason.
ass like April got faded on Facebook.
No reason.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody did nothing to this year.
And this year came in swinging like, oh, okay, y'all thought y'all was comfortable, huh? Let me show you.
See, look, you say I love you too, musty motherfucker. That's just we can't be fully vulnerable. We got to sting each other. We don't want to be too gay.
Y'all, you know what?
But wait a minute.
Y'all are one hell of a friend group, and I
Tell
feel like
niggas-
I am too
Tell niggas
sensitive.
said we don't want to be too gay.
I'm too sensitive. Like, yeah, I would be in the corner crying somewhere with y'all.
Level 2
Like,
is
it's
gay.
just-
Level 5 is
mm-mm.
pushing
That's crazy.
it.
Y'all
we
so-
really not that bad though.
what?
The worse I am to you, the more I love you.
Facts.
Have y'all ever gone too far with each other as far as like pissing each other off? Like, all right, man.
We
Like,
just
you went
told
too
you,
far.
Tone, cussed us out.
right.
That don't count though, because then 2 seconds later,
Opening
no,
up the
'cause I feel
pot.
like 2 seconds later he capped.
Y'all
2
don't-
seconds later he was like, "Oh, that."
And
but
instead
he
of
said it
caring,
wasn't for
y'all humiliated me on the pod. It was like, nigga, you exploit us all the time. Shut the fuck
But
up.
that don't count because he
I
said he
haven't
didn't mean
exploited y'all
it.
since we got to Sherman Phoenix.
Mom was really like, bro, my bad.
He said he didn't
my
mean
bad.
it.
I
He
was
said it
like,
was 'cause of the
I ain't
lady.
saying sorry. I stood on it. I'm not saying sorry. No, because you're not finna guilt trip me, nigga. Your entire household saw you writhing on the floor in pain and shit, army crawling through the house, and they
Right.
left you for dead. You're not finna put that shit on me, Ricky Bobby.
But no, we don't go too far.
Who
Because
needs
Right.
enemies?
even when we like piss
I'm
each
like,
other,
folks-
we'll go get food and be fine.
Folks made jokes about my absentee father. And then called me a white boy.
No, that was a collective effort.
Yeah.
Give a fuck. It still happened, bitch ass.
But
Upper,
you know,
upper crust of society.
yes, you came around and started calling my friends upper crust. I hang around different people. I
Hey.
live a wild lifestyle. You still put a fictitious kid on my bag.
I like those people you hang out with, though.
Oh, perfect example. Tom was mad because we kept saying he was fucking the old lady for her weighted blanket.
Yeah. Wait.
See, do you see that?
Wait.
That is what you see how wild that is?
Who
See
needs
how wild that
who
is?
needs friends?
When did that happen?
No, who needs enemies?
Tom was
with
getting
friends like
pissed.
this?
Tom was so mad and
I don't
nobody
even wanna
cared.
know. Oh, was you really doing that lady up though?
No.
For her weighted
I
blanket?
don't even know who this lady there.
Tom got
Put
mad
on my
because at
jacket.
the time he was driving the elderly caravan and shit,
That's what it was.
and he didn't want them to think that he was slinging dick to Miss Ellie on them runs.
Not doing nothing.
I was dropping off dick
Smashing the
Alice's.
old lady and then sharing the weighted blanket with her that's true love.
No, it's not. It's nasty
As,
work.
it is.
Very egregious. Those
You was talking about him getting Miss Gladys biscuits. She was making Tom breakfast with alligator syrup. That's how you know it's old school pussy.
Oh my god.
I don't even know if they make that syrup anymore.
They definitely do.
She was giving
I
you
don't know if
Cairo
they sell it up
syrup.
north, but they definitely got that shit.
No, but
Lord
I am happy to be here to be able to close out 2023 with, my faithful listeners. Like, y'all ride with me even when I have to switch days like today. I just figured, like, I know that tomorrow's New Year's Eve. A lot of motherfuckers gonna be in the streets partying and shit. I will not. I will
Same.
definitely be at home, sans draws and bringing
No
urine
bra.
and coffee.
Phew.
No
Yeah.
Hands,
bra.
draws, and alcohol.
I actually
Snacks,
forgot to tell
drinks.
you, like, because you had when y'all left me at Mr. B's.
No, we didn't leave you.
You didn't
Y'all
leave.
did.
You stayed. You chose to stay.
That's y'all still left. Did y'all not leave without me?
Nah, because I don't like the way you be
Yeah,
framing that
Yeah,
shit when
made
you
it seem
say
like
You
it.
did make it seem
abandoned
like
me.
Right. You made
Like,
it
we
seem
got-
like we left and you didn't know about it.
Right.
Well,
We
no,
Or you could have just said when y'all left.
we
and then left, and
collectively
then that's
told
it.
you, hey, we finna get
No,
the
what
fuck out of here.
they left, and my belongings were still in Tone's car. So
I still have your car has been your last belonging has been making my glove box smell like dank for a whole week and a half now.
yeah, so
Oh, and you still
I
have my
need
ID too.
I do, and it was crazy. I went to go open a bank account yesterday. I was like, "Well, damn, I should put it in Juan's name."
Yo,
Not you saying that on air, like your
I
scam.
mean, his credit,
Hey, man.
his credit's
said
good.
he had Miss Parker and mom on a water bed.
I mean, his credit's good enough. I would have got the loan.
he damn near
Yes,
probably
and
would
he
have.
was definitely out here tasting the biscuits. Hey, shout out to Britt
Tasting the
Nicole. Can we go ahead and clap it up for Britt Nicole? Britt Nicole hit me up like, hey, I got something for you. She made me my own personal taco salad, and I've been fucking that shit up. And it had meat in it, y'all. If you went to the pop-up, my taco salad had no meat in it.
Can you turn her mic off?
It had meat in it. Mimi needs the meats. Okay? Ain't no pause. Balls in my jaws. I don't need no fucking pause.
Yikes.
Look,
That's
I had all the, and it was
That's a
seasoned
lot.
to perfection.
You have. Thank you for
So
tuning
yes,
in. To,
shout out to Britt because people like my love language is food. Like it's funny because a lot of people that I connect with, their love language is actually cooking for people.
Wait, what?
What is
Bro go on hiatus and come back on nasty
What
business.
is
Said, Tone look like a big ass sunset.
What is wrong? Y'all
Maybe-
need to leave each other.
maybe
in this
orange is
year
his-
and
Maybe
I
orange
love
is
you
his
too.
color, bro. Why you hating?
I love you
Stop
too.
hating.
And you
That's
know what?
hate.
And you know what?
That is hate.
And it wasn't even like a small taco salad that she made. Like it was a decent sized pan. It had, you know,
deep, like-
yes, y'all know I love it deep. So it was deep and had meat.
Oh, come on, Tony. You gotta fix it.
So it was
ASAP.
perfect.
You gotta fix it.
What?
The freak, it didn't work. And that was perfect because she a freaky ass nigga.
What? Oh shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
that shit was.
Talk about she like it. What's wrong with you?
But I love that. But no, like so speaking of the new year, I made a post and I was dead ass serious. So you know, for the niggers, it is traditional to eat black eyed peas, you know, on
Whose
New Year's
tradition
Day.
is that?
Martin broke up a good.
Can we
Black
leave?
people.
Who?
Y'all
What
know
black?
that
What black
eyed
people?
peas?
What?
We don't know.
What is this supposed to do?
It's supposed to I think-
Bring good luck,
Like,
prosperity.
prosperity.
These motherfuckers still broke. These still homeless.
Look, I don't give a
You
fuck
spending all
who's
your money
You
on
don't
fucking
know.
like I
Black-Eyed
said on
Black eyed
Facebook.
peas.
I don't give a
We eat
fuck
some.
who
We got
eating
some.
black eyed peas. I
Some
want to know who's eating
greens.
ass. That's what I
Whoa,
need.
How do
to
we
know.
get from A?
We
How do
never
we
left
go to
here.
A to Z?
Well,
We
I
never
mean,
left
if
it.
you eating black-eyed peas, you might as well eat some ass.
What?
Cause them
No, I'll eat ass way before black eyed peas.
that's what I'm. Black-eyed peas is terrible. Shit's
I don't like
trash.
black eyed peas.
Horrible.
I'm not a black eyed pea person. Like, and then it's like they be like slimy and shit a little bit. Like,
They be
I,
like-
don't know. I just,
Not slimy.
Black
Yeah.
eyed peas and okra in the same category.
Yeah, if is it okra in it, then that's probably where the slimy comes from.
Nah,
I don't know. I
I
don't
fuck
like.
with-
It's not
I-
something that
I
I, feel
like
like I have
okra,
to
though.
eat all the time.
Bro said that shit don't do nothing but give you the poots.
I like okra.
Nigga,
too.
everything give you the poots.
His guts.
You need to give me some fucking tips with jelly bean, cause this nigga and her lactose shit, like, bro, I've been running all over, and I finally found the fucking almond milk. That she like, cause that shit been selling out everywhere.
I mean, you don't have to
Niggas
eat the
is
black
leaving
Hey,
eyed
bro
peas.
said I don't eat peas, but I will indulge in a balloon knot.
ass.
Damn said, and I gladly
And I had
said
a
me.
visual
I'm
when
spitting
he
in it and
said
everything.
the
Good
balloon.
job, brother. Good job.
Yes, over black eyed
I sure will.
peas.
I sure will.
What if you don't eat black eyed peas? Because I know. I mean, a lot of people don't eat black eyed peas. It's not like, oh, you
Well-
don't eat them, you're not going
And
to
I
be
think some
prosperous
people-
and have abundance.
You
I
know
mean,
what?
it
But
ain't like
I don't
that.
even think like some people eat. It's something about like cooking them or something.
No, you're supposed to cook and at least have a spoonful, from what I hear.
Like, you know.
I had a
So
very like superstitious like family when it came to New Year
I-
traditions, and it's like you do the shit and you honestly really don't know why you're doing it. So, like for example, the last Friday before the New Year, so this yesterday, you don't wash on that day, or you're gonna wash somebody out your life, so you can't wash on that day. And then, the first day of the New Year, you got to have a man walk in your house first. And then you got your black eyed peas, and you got your. It's so many things.
I
I gotta
You
have
don't
a
know-
man walk.
I-
What if I'm the one
that.
doing the bending?
Yo, I see why some
Now
women
that
fall
part.
down the rabbit holes that they fall down. I honestly see it. Cause some of the shit that they
It
believe
sounds
in
yeah,
as a
it do.
tradition is god awful
It
ridiculous.
sounds crazy. It
That's why y'all
does.
be believing niggas bullshit. Let me find a bitch who believe in all this.
Nah,
And she can believe in me.
different.
Those that just don't repeat the same BS from the year. Man, that is so easier said than done.
It's crazy.
Cause like, old habits die hard sometimes.
Well, he left
Are y'all
me-
making any New Year's resolutions? Some of y'all think y'all want to stick to?
I am, that I know I will. He left you a recipe to make milk. That's interesting.
That look like I gotta put in work.
Yeah, because it's a long.
And it ain't my stomach that's fucked up, so I'm not finna do it.
Oh, you leave Jelly Bean in the kitchen long enough, she'll make it happen.
That's crazy. How dare you say that about my little cousin?
I'm just saying.
She
No,
said it's not
this
my
little.
money.
Let me tell you something. Jelly Bean is a dick, and
I
here's
wonder
why.
who she learned that from.
No, I ain't know.
Tone turned
Jelly
around
bean-
in his chair like,
Jelly
wow.
Bean is a dick. So I have been waiting on this heifer hand and like I am basic. Like I said, I am basically a full-time caregiver. The only thing this motherfucker can do for herself is she can feed herself and take her own meds. So you know, all of this shit works fine. And that's even now because y'all know I posted about, with her left side going on. So at some point she couldn't even do that for 24 hours because she couldn't fucking move her hands or move her arm or her leg. So when I get sick, Jelly Bean is such a dick. Like she don't want to come around. She don't want to do nothing because she don't want to get sick. Naturally, I understand that because that's how I treat everybody. But it's to the point where everybody knows when I get sick, everything on me shuts the fuck down. Body pains are some of the worst things for me when I get sick. Like that's the worst symptom that I get. Even if it's just a regular cold, my entire body shuts down and like it feels like a month. It feel like wine just jumping up and fucking down on me. That's how bad my body pains are.
Are you caught that straight?
I was looking at you and it just you deserve that for that shit you said in the car, bitch.
We ain't even got to that part of the story yet.
Boomerang. So anyway, so I'm sick and and I might ask her like Jelly Bean, just can you bring me a bottle of water or whatever. Like she could easily throw a mask on and say, "Here, mom, come, get a water." She'll put a mask on to come in the living room where I'm at, but then she'll chuck the fucking bottle of water.
Breath
I
hard.
can't catch it, bro.
It's a Hail Mary.
So my body
You
is
gotta
already
go get it.
hurting, and I'm getting hit in the fucking back, shoulder, side of shit, and my shit just
Kids use
didn't
the
in.
prime opportunity to be trying to put their hands on you. You ever know?
Yeah.
They do.
So she
They do.
so she beat me with fucking Ice Mountain every fucking chance she get.
Then they be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't
Yeah.
mean to do that."
I'm sorry. So
My child do every opportunity.
every
he get,
fucking
he hit me
time,
with
bro.
Have
something.
you realized?
He do.
And I don't know if you realize this, but anytime something happens to you that is painful by your kids, it's always beans.
Because she's a fucking cancer.
Started ever
And you
since
know what
fell
cancer
down-
is? A disease.
Started ever since you fell
Where
down
the
the
little
steps.
or the applause or something.
Absolutely not.
Do that.
no,
Hand
can-
me here.
no cancer
Yeah.
slamming.
Yeah.
But this motherfucker, like, I have to do everything. I gotta lift her up. I gotta take her to the bathroom. I have to shower her. I have to dress her. I have to do everything. Like, I had clipping her toenails and shit last night. Like, it's a lot, right? I said, the next time I get sick and you decide
To throw a bottle of water at me.
that you go Bo Jackson, whatever the fuck you think you finna do with this fucking bottle of water, I'ma dent your fucking forehead in. I'm go train my mind to think this is Tony's daughter. She deserve it.
That's crazy.
So watch how you treat me the next time I get sick. Cause I've been doing this shit 2 months straight. You can't even come in and bring me a fucking thing of fucking noodles when I get sick. Because you like, and you are in here
And you
making
think
me
and
wait
think
on
you
you
saying
hand
that is gonna change
and
anything.
foot.
It's not gonna change.
Can you put the fan on high? Can you bring me something to drink? And then it's like, shit, I'll do something. I'll get her together. And then I'll finally, I'll sit down with her. I'm sorry. Can you please? I'll be like,
You answer her, tell me everything.
you
all
knock
at
her
once.
unconscious, she can't ask for nothing.
That's-
Technically satisfied at that point.
That's a
You
fact.
gotta tell her to
That's
ask.
a
You
fact.
tell you what she
You're
need
not
all at
hungry
once.
because you sleep. You're
Make
not
her leave.
thirsty because you sleep. You ain't got to piss because you sleep. So I
don't-
think that's
I-
the solution
you
at
might
this
could
point.
be
Just
in
start
your sleep.
knocking her shit between the fucking couch and the end table.
You feel better?
Yes, bro, it is actually a new wig. I bought it day at an ugly sweater party. I found a new what's the name? Yeah. I'm waiting on somebody is making me a new custom pink one, but the hair hasn't arrived yet. So I'm
Pink
waiting on that.
eye, pink eye. Pink eye.
But no,
2025.
as far as Jelly Bean, so on Thursday, she had the first of her IR pain, like it's a injection that goes into the nerve in her stomach. They're treating her for something called acnes. It's like anterior cutaneous nerve entrapment syndrome or some shit like that. You can Google it. But that's basically where there is a nerve that's pinched or entrapped between her abdominal muscles, and that's what's causing like all of her pain and stuff.
How does that happen? Did they say like the cause of it?
Nope, it just kind of like it, you doing shit and it kind of slip through and that motherfucker just lock it up, I guess. But she got the injection, and what they do, like they numb it, like they inject lidocaine or whatever. It's basically like a nerve blocker, whatever that they do, and then they inject steroids and whatever else in there. So the numbing medication wears off within a few hours, but gradually over the next couple days, the as the steroids is released, and that should help with like the inflammation around that nerve or whatever. So she did good with the injection. I wasn't in there. They, that area be sterile, so they took her off and did that. But they said she did very well with the procedure. They use an ultrasound machine, and they're guiding the needle on an ultrasound machine to the nerve to inject it. So she was like, it didn't hurt, but she was like, it felt weird because, I guess they numbed her pretty good. Now, I was jealous, however, because the way she said they numbed her, she said it's like some kind of little popper thing that they put on there. And it's like, she's like, it just, like they just pop it and it just, like it numbs. Like it's no needle connected to it or nothing. So I was like, what kind of shit is that? I'm like, that got to be because it's for the kids.
You know what?
Because us, they don't give a fuck about us.
2024.
Did she say it was
man.
like a metal looking tool?
I don't remember.
Have you ever been to the chiropractor before?
No, I need to.
When you go to the chiropractor, they hold this thing. In
My
your,
back
in
has
your,
been broken in so many ways, but the right way.
They hold this little tool in their hand and they kind of pop it, and then they go in and do what they need to do. I'm wondering if that's what that is. I never knew what it was.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you ever go, you'll see. It's like a real little tool, and they just put it up against your skin and it pop.
Yeah, but that day, she actually she did good as far as like with being able to be a little bit more mobile on her own. Excuse me. So she was able to I had her test it out because I wanted to see how good the injection worked. So when they wheeled her back in, I told her that I wanted her to try to see if she can lift her own body up like to a sitting position and swing her legs across the bed, and she was able to do it. And she was like, so
Yay.
yeah, but it once it wore off, she was kind of like fuck. I was like, she hit you with a water bottle. That's all I keep thinking.
It's like I wish they can go in
Duh.
and pull it out.
You is ill.
Nah, bro, you know how many times she done beat me with a bottle? If it
I
was
can
once
agree.
or twice,
Kids are
once or twice, no, but it's like every single time, bro. And it's like if it takes her a minute to bring it and just say like I fall asleep, like waiting or something, I wake up to a fucking bottle of water hitting me in my fucking spine. Like, bro, like you can't even like roll it or something.
Mm-mm.
Nah.
Like
Dylan,
just, this motherfucker just
he wait till I
if
be
she
like
don't under toss it, she throws it.
full blown.
Overhead.
He waits till I be like, hey, can you throw me such and such downstairs? I'll be like, hey, can you come to the top of the stairs and throw down my charger? Or can you throw down my slippers? And he'll be like, sure. And he'll take my slippers and I'll just be standing there. Next thing you know, and that shit felt like a brick. Like you were looking at me and you knew I wasn't looking at you. So why would you throw a shoe when we're not making contact? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. No, you meant that. You let your intrusive thoughts win.
Right.
Like, stop knocking me upside my head if I put my hands on you.
Hey,
man.
you the one asked for the shoe.
I asked nicely.
And
How
he-
you knocking me
he-
upside my
he
head?
Why weren't you paying attention?
You saw me not paying attention. So why would you use
What
that he let
what
his
distracted
intrusive
you?
thoughts?
What distracted you?
The time that it was taking him to do the shit, because it was taking too damn long. I'm not finna sit up here like this the whole damn time.
Right.
Well, you don't want to be hit. You should watch
Kiva
out.
said, well, at least they was able to find out something instead of it continuing to be the unknown and she just in pain. Yeah. And see, and it's kind of like they're not 100% sure that this is what it is. It's based up like what her symptoms are. So they are going to make the diagnosis based on her response to the treatment. So she'll start physical therapy on Tuesday. So that'll help her like with being able to like start back going and getting herself to the bathroom and stuff. So like she won't need help. So we'll be working on that starting on Tuesday. And then they did move her MRI up. So I told y'all her MRI was all the way in fucking February. So now it'll be on January 11th. So we'll get that done. They're gonna run it on her brain and her spine and stuff to check because after she had like TIA symptoms and all of that. I finally got her, like her fucking primary was good for something. Finally, I wrote her and I'm like, look, we need a referral for a urologist because it's been 2 months and she still can't go to the bathroom without it hurting, and she still can't tell when she has to pee. Like I literally have like there's a timer that goes off on the phone and it's like, okay, Jelly Bean, let's try to go and see if you got to use the bathroom because she can't feel when she has to go to the bathroom.
It's been a long 2.5 months with her going through all of this stuff. It's
Yeah.
just a lot.
And it sucks because like if you were following, like you know how excited my baby was to get in to go to my air, and she hasn't even been able to fucking enjoy it. Tom said, "I saw that baddie hair shake one. I see you, big baby. He make me sick.
No, I didn't even do
That's why I was over here laughing.
The fact that it was originally scheduled for February is fucking wild and absurd. Oh yeah, and we can't see the neurologist until March. So the
Those specialty appointments, you really it sucks because when it's specialty, typically you need them sooner rather than later, but you can't get them as soon as you need them.
yep.
You
So
got allergy appointments scheduling out to the summertime at this point.
yep. So the MRI was February 22nd, and the pediatric neurologist is March 6th. But they ended up calling like because I instantly was like, yep, wait list us, and they called with the opening, and I sent that email ASAP like, hey, I need to take this time off for next week Tuesday because we have a they give you so many days, and I'm not used to this with an employer. I am so used to working for places where I just tell you when the fuck I'm not gonna be here. I've never been a place where I've had to worry about my time off being denied. I have to actually wait for an approval.
Instead of you just being like, oh, I ain't gonna be here today. See
Yeah,
tomorrow.
like, hey, I'm taking, blah 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 on this day. And it's just like, all right, see when you get back type shit. Like it's literally just me putting the time I'm not gonna fucking be here on the vacation calendar to let you niggas know, figure it out while I'm gone.
Oh yeah, that's how my job is. Like, oh, I ain't gonna be there today. See y'all tomorrow.
Yeah, like it because if I got the time, I can use it when I see fit. I didn't have to go through all of that. So that shit like ugh. No, they don't. Actually I haven't had a wet and wavy wig in a long time. I have been doing body wave. So yeah, this is my first wet and wavy since the one that shit I was dating Marv the last fucking
I
wet and
like
wavy
how
I
you
had.
answering these questions real like unbothered.
Because I didn't
I
know,
really
was he being
feel like,
funny or
bro.
was he
I
being
really feel
genuine?
like you being
Okay.
funny.
Oh,
He
I
was
know.
being genuine.
It's not
Oh, no.
genuine questions.
No, he being a mob,
He
but
he definitely
He
been a
seemed like
dick.
he really wanted to know.
no,
No,
he being a mob,
To
but
me,
I'm,
I don't
I'm,
know that side of him.
happy
I'm only
with it.
going by what I'm
Again,
reading.
shout out to Mo Jax because
I know that's right.
she
bro.
was
That's
amazing,
saucy
amazing with the
These
wig
jobs don't
purchase
be caring
and
what you got going on. They
it's-
just want they stuff done.
yeah.
Do they know about the stuff you got going on with her?
Are they not being considerate of the situation with Jelly Bean in regards to the time off? These people just, I don't know. I mean, if it come to that, y'all know that if I lose it, I lose it. It's back to full time popping ass on OnlyFans for me. I will not give two fucks about that. Um, if my scheduling doesn't work out with the appointments, but yep, like bro said, jobs don't care. We just be numbers. Like now, my supervisor specifically, she out of her own mouth, she said, health come first. Like she not like that. She's real, understanding about stuff because even with like me dealing with like my depression and shit getting worse and all of that, like I've talked to her about it because I'm like, I said, I know like my processing this shit and I'm dealing with, a lot. And she was like, I'm glad, you talked to me. She was like, because now I know what's going on. She was like, because you was up here. And then she was like, most people, they don't go backwards. She was like, and I was noticing like a decline. And I felt like, like it wasn't, really like you. And I'm like, well, now you know what's going on.
And then it's such just weird. It's like you got to find a balance with it because you want them to know what's going on, but it's like you don't want to tell them too much because then they end up using it against you.
Yeah.
So it's just like this weird balance that you be having to find with these jobs.
And that's what kind of sucked because like, I had to apply for a medical accommodation, like with my depression and anxiety and everything, like my insomnia is bad. And it got to a point where it was difficult for me to function because I'm starting work straight from no sleep at all. like none. I'm going straight from just fucking wide eyed in the dark to logging in on the computer, and now I'm trying to concentrate. Um, so one of my medical accommodations was to be able to change my shift, and they are like it's invasive. Like you have to be real specific about what's going on. Like your doctor gotta fill out these forms and tell them all of this shit. So it's like Kayla said, it's like, yeah, I want y'all to know something is up so that y'all know that I'm not just slacking and bullshitting. You know something is going on. But at the same time, it's like, I don't want you motherfuckers all deep in my shit like that, because I don't need you using it against me. Like, oh yeah, this bitch suffering from depression and shit, and we in this high stress job, we need to fire her because she might snap one day. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And a lot of times they
Not
really
realizing
just don't
that
care.
firing me might
Shit, I
do
work
it.
for a mental health
That was not a threat, by
program.
the way. It was
Yo,
just an
what's
example.
wrong with you?
I just
fam?
said it was not a threat. It was an example. Look what happened the last time motherfuckers fired me and didn't realize what I was dealing with at the time. The shit with the post office when the white hoes lied. Now I could have took the term going postal the opposite way.
Could have went literally.
So yeah, you don't be knowing. Let me see. Bro said my job asked, how was your time off when I took off for the funeral? They be eating like right, like bitch, it wasn't a vacation. I was fucking
Yeah.
grieving.
It's very okay to just not say nothing.
It
Like,
is.
Or even instead of asking how was your time
How
off,
are
you can
you?
say, hey, I hope everything is, going okay now, or
You-
something.
You could
Is
just
there anything we can do
nod
to support you?
and smile. Because you don't really have to say anything to me. It's really none of your concern.
And employers waste no time to use that against you for being human. Exactly.
Your concern is I showed up to work today.
Dev said my job fired me because I took too much time off when my mom died. So I'm actually about to go into a video, right? Because that is very wait, Tone, did you get that video?
Yep, it should be
Because I don't see it.
say kidneys.
Okay. Yep. So that actually takes us right into a video that I wanted to play. Like, it's perfect.
Donates kidney to boss, then gets fired for taking too long to recover.
Oh, that's nasty business. Yeah, like most of y'all, I was hoping it was one of them internet stories, but it actually happened. If you needed a reminder not to give too much to your job, here it is, because that's definitely a villain origin story in the making.
I agree.
Like, bruh,
Not wrong though.
That's how Dr. Strange became.
donated a kidney
Like if she bathed,
to her fucking boss and got fired because it was taking her too long to recover. The way I would have burned that bitch to the ground, you wouldn't even knew that I worked there, because at this point, all the employee records is destroyed. Whole building ablaze.
fired. Now we got to get back on this
I'm not
table.
gonna say my
They got
thoughts
to
on
get back
that.
on. We got to get back on this table. Like I don't think you can put it back in me, but you can't have it. You can't keep it.
I don't know if
No,
y'all.
you can keep it all right. It's just
No,
gonna
we got
have
to settle it.
adverse
We got to
effects.
settle it on the black market.
It's gonna have adverse effects.
I don't know if y'all remember, because this is when we were living on Hampton at the time. There was a movie, I think it was called like Repo or something like that.
They was taking niggas' body parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Because
remember
wasn't
that.
Forrest Whitaker in that movie? Yeah.
That
So
shit
like if
was
you didn't pay your
nasty
shit, like
work.
they was coming and they was repoing the organs back.
One of the cops actually
What?
must have had one, and they eventually had to come and collect it from him. So the whole movie was dog trying to get
Yeah,
away
he got
from-
hurt
Yeah,
doing something and he woke up and they had
they
put something in it.
there. And the thing about it is the cost of these organs are so expensive. They eventually have to come repo them regardless.
But you can't do shit with them when
It's not that you owe a bill. Think of rent a center, but organs. That's
That is
literally
Yeah,
so
what
it was called
sad.
Repo Man.
Dog.
Set in the near future when artificial organs can be bought on credit, it revolves around a man
Oh,
who
it's
struggles to make
artificial.
it revolves around a man who struggles to make the payments on a heart he has purchased. He must therefore go on the run before said ticker is repossessed. I don't think he purchased that though. I thought that
No.
something happened to him and he woke up and
The cop
realized that
one,
they
he
had
Yeah, the cop one he didn't purchase it. They put it in him. He got shot in the line of duty, and they
So he
saved
didn't even
him.
wait. So he didn't even ask for it. They gave it to him, and they told him that he had to pay for it.
He was one of their best officers.
Yeah, man, it's America. What
He was
you-
one of
So
their
he
best
woke up
players.
and they said, "Hey, we gave you this new heart, but you got to pay for it."
Pretty much. I mean, they could have did him like Kenny off South Park.
Because
He woke up and they was like, "Excuse me, sir."
because it was his own partner that was hunting him, wasn't it? Wasn't it
Yeah.
Forrest Whitaker looking for
Yeah,
him?
it was his own partner that was hunting him.
We replaced your heart with a baked potato.
Let me see, because I'm looking at the.
No, they only replaced his heart with a baked potato because his family was poor.
Bro, they gotta stop killing Kenny.
They did. They legitimately
Oh, they-
stopped. Gave him a girlfriend, whole storyline. There was a point in time he was living better than Cartman.
This nigga tried to run.
That was Cartman's fault, though. He wanted to live in a closed down Shoney.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy.
So he went and tried to shock somebody. He didn't get shot. He wanted to shock somebody while he was trying to bring him back, and they ended up. Yeah, see this nigga freaking. He like take it out, because he know.
You really want to go?
Yes, I had to remember.
Normally that's what Tommy does. Remember?
I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, but he puts it on the screen. She self-enjoyment.
She doesn't understand how to do that yet. Somehow.
Yeah, because I was just on Google.
Self-enjoyment.
Yeah, I was just on Google. I don't know how to share the screen from like a normal browser. I don't know how to do that on here. You got you said I'm gonna need my kidney back then, boss. Exactly. Britt said, now that right there is the bullets of shit. Organ trafficking is real.
Very much real.
Mhm.
Tough.
I remember my mama cussed me out so fucking bad because I thought that I was gonna be a good Samaritan, and I put that I was happy to put my little organ donor sticker and shit on my license. She said, take that shit the fuck off. And I had to go and update my license and take that shit off because she was not fucking around. Because she really was like, you go in for something that's minor, and they gonna be like, you know what? Kidney's looking kind of good. She didn't make it.
Man.
But even after you passed away, because with my cousin recently passing, he was not a registered organ donor, but the people at the morgue definitely called my aunt and was like, "Hey, he's in really good shape. We need organs. Can we have XYZ?" Like,
Yeah,
they had just got the
called.
body there, and she was like, "This is a lot. Like, I need time." But of course,
At least they
when you're
called.
dealing with an organ, like time is not really
It's
on
an
your side.
organ,
You got
right?
the
yeah. So
so
there's
she did give like she gave like bones and
Yeah, I
skin,
told you,
like
I'm
even
getting-
his cornea.
Yeah, I told him like I'm getting cremated, so if any of this shit still happens to
Yeah.
work,
So his cornea went
Do
to a
what you want.
75-year-old man, and they sent her like a thank you,
no, he shouldn't have went to him.
like he can see now.
right.
Shouldn't have went to him.
I don't know the behind the scenes, but
I know that
But
he's
yeah.
75 and he ain't gonna be here that long. You
Right,
could have
like,
gave it
that's
to a
waste
little
of the
blind
cornea.
kid.
Nigga gonna die tomorrow. Meanwhile,
That's in his-
little Jimmy, who's 10 years old,
look, I don't know.
Got
the
his whole
story.
life ahead of him.
needs the cornea and
Well,
got
maybe it
skipped.
wasn't the person went on the list. I don't know. How
Why
far
is
you
there a
can
fucking
go?
list? Why can't little Jimmy just get a fresh cornea?
I feel like
Cause,
and
nigga,
I
you
feel like
know pharma is big business.
I feel like there should
you ain't
be
on the
there
list.
should be
You
a
ain't
cutoff.
getting shit, nigga.
There should be a cutoff. All right. So it's,
Think back.
because
The
no,
minute you get an AARP card, you're not eligible anymore.
no, because listen. So you know how they have
Damn.
certain because they have certain requirements
Every
for
elderly
organ donor
motherfucker for
recipients. Like
themselves.
if you like a heavy smoker or
Yeah.
shit like that, like you can't get certain shit
I
like
think
that.
they do- I
So if
think
you
they
do
do
that,
that
I
like
feel like at a certain point it's like, all right, Bob, you didn't live the long full one. All right. We gonna go ahead and give it to this middle school basketball player. You know, we feel like he got hoop dreams.
Absolutely.
You don't really need to be here that much longer.
I feel it.
You didn't been here through Jim Crow and everything else. What are you holding on to?
75, he has been through Jim Crow.
That's funny.
I just need y'all
That
to
nigga said,
understand.
"What are you holding on
I just need you
to?"
to understand.
That's right. I was just about to bring that up because I watched that episode so many times. So I literally just watched it on because I watched it so many times, it pops up in my Facebook reels and I watch it every time it comes on. So she just brought up there was an episode of SVU when there was a doctor donating people's organs without the family permission.
Okay, I get that that's bogus and wrong and all that, but that doctor is saving lives probably for people who couldn't afford shit anyway.
Yeah, well, she was facing life and got it. So listen, so
I'm
here,
just saying, I
so here's the thing.
understand ethnic side of it, but
Yeah, because and here was the conflict. So you have a girl who went in and had head surgery and didn't make it. So her parents is interviewing her about. They're like, wait a minute, she had surgery on her head. Why is she cut from fucking belly button? Like, what the fuck is going on? So then Olivia and them got to go in the hallway. Like, hey,
What freaky shit you doing?
what is all of this? Oh well, we her organs, blah 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 blah. She was like, did you get consent? Well, not exactly, nigga. That's a no. So
Not
now,
exactly,
so
it's
she's
crazy.
like, surrender the fucking organs now. Like, go bring them to me out the coop. She was like, well, actually, she was like, they're on their way to a hospital in like wherever in New York. And she was like, tell the driver, turn around. She was like, actually, it's on the roof. It's a helicopter. So, Flight for Life is upstairs or
Yeah,
whatever.
because they have to get it.
Because it's
it has to go right.
Yeah,
where
it's very
going.
time sensitive. So she runs up and she's like, hey, police, I need you to turn that over. He was like, look, it's a little boy that's dying. He getting prepped for surgery. Just look the other way. Act like I ignored the command and left.
Such a mind fuck.
It was right. It was a very delicate situation. So she was like, morally, like, I can't. So she took it, but then she went right to the family in the little chapel and was like, look, I hate to come to you with this, but there's a little boy and he needs the heart and whatever. And the mom was like, no, like, it's pieces of her missing. Like, what the we ain't even tell her to take that shit out. The dad is like, okay, this is a lot. Can we just have a minute? She's like, unfortunately, no. If the chopper don't leave in the next 10 minutes, the heart is useless. And the mom was like, useless. Like, she was like, my bad, poor choice of words. Like, but I ended up not consenting to, the donor heart. But then they did an investigation and found out that that wasn't the only one. So there were 32 patients where she had forged the signature. She basically said if they didn't explicitly tell her no, she was using implied consent because they didn't explicitly tell her no. And she was forging the donor forms to say that the parents consented. So she was charged with 32 felony counts of the forgery.
And think about how many people don't even look the body over full enough to be able to see that the shit was missing.
Yeah, and that's basically what happened. None of the other families knew.
That probably can go on and be greatness.
That's why I said it's crazy when you to try to wrap your mind around it because it's like, oh, it's going to a good place, but you're not supposed to do that shit.
I understand this is your child.
Yeah, but then she
Uno
reversed on Liv in the interrogation though, because she was like, "So you never been to rules to save a life?" Yeah, I thought so.
Right, Liv, she definitely has.
Yeah.
Definitely. But the jury found her guilty.
But you can tell that it was
she violated HIPAA laws. So she was going to be found guilty for the simple.
She was found guilty on the 32 counts of the forgery because she did it.
So she looked my dog in the eyes and said, "You ain't never been to rules to save a life." Bending the rules is doing some shit like once or twice. Like, hey, nobody's looking. 32 motherfucking times, bitch. You breaking rules. Not them motherfuckers bent their head.
If you benefit from that,
bro, it's 86 seasons of SVU. How many times has Liv broke the rules to save a rape victim or something else? So, like I said, she Uno reversed it and was like,
probably once.
That Drewski shit.
It's levels.
But we talking about this episode.
No,
okay. But so
not to sound insensitive because you keep saying there's rules to it. What?
No, I'm talking about when he, like she said that she break the rules to help rape victims. It's
the
levels.
rule that she is breaking.
She's at the ultimate. You take somebody
y'all are not gonna do. They're dead. It's one thing. You went in to just get your colonoscopy checked out and you left and you're missing a kidney. That's wrong.
That's wild.
That's wrong.
They took a kidney out your ass.
It's about to be put either in a box in the ground or about to be cremated. Neither one of these scenarios you need your kidneys to do.
Hey, but you didn't ask, bro. Keep your hands off my shit, fam.
Even if I'm dead,
I don't give a fuck.
Somebody.
I don't give a fuck what I don't
need it. I told you.
I can't take two shoes.
And the reason why I said there's rules because when it comes to organs, there are lists. They go by list and severity, and you messing up the.
Just said that same list have undeserving people on it because they got money. But there's a 75-year-old man out here who just got a pair of eyes who don't need to look at shit.
I don't want to lie.
Bro, Jigsaw had cancer. It was killing people and niggas was trying to save him. He's a murderer.
Right. I'm not saying
the
list
but they didn't even
but
hear you, bro. They did him so wrong.
No, okay, so listen. So
We done had
just
no
to,
head-
just to
they-
finish the
This is
episode
not a
synopsis.
conversation we expected to have, but we here now.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that
she's
shit
in
is
court,
nuts.
and of course, like they questioning her and stuff, and she's like, "Look, I get it. Yes, I acknowledge that it was wrong. I forged this stuff, but how many lives have I saved?
32.
They were already gone, and these are like I'm saving kids' lives. So
You think they gave a fuck?
no,
Guilty, motherfucker.
but even it, like Liv felt so bad because she like when the prosecutor was like going at her hard. She's like, dude, why are you pushing for jail time? She already go lose her medical license. Like, I feel like that's enough. Like Liv didn't want her to go to jail because she understood. Because like she said, you ain't never been through rules to save a life.
I feel
but
like
no, the prosecutor was like, no, we need to make an example out of her.
I feel like this was the. I feel like these was back in the episodes when they had the dude. What was the little short Italian nigga Barber, 88 Barber? He used to be going crazy. I'm like, fam, relax. Get your foot off these niggas' necks, bro. You mad
Yeah.
because you 5 foot nothing?
But even
I think
In Italian,
but
nobody give a
but
fuck.
but
And he
even
gay.
but
He
but
gotta be gay.
but even Tutu Walla came up there and he was like, even Tutu Walla came up there and he was like, look, Liv, maybe we just say we got up here too late. They was already gone. She was like, I'm sorry, I can't. It's just, and she left with the heart. Because even he was like, bro, I don't know about
Yo,
this man.
Liv be on
your
But-
mind
bullshit.
really messing
but-
with you.
In the doctor's trial, the little boy who was supposed to get that heart got to go on the stand. And it was like, hey, walk us through that event. She was like, oh, well, my doctor called, told my mom, hey, we got a heart, get me to the hospital. And, they prepped me for surgery, and then the heart never came. So then in the hallway,
Livy up there looking like a
I'm
bitch
not
ass
laughing.
nigga.
I'm not laughing at it. I'm like that's fucked up with the response. The heart never came.
and she
And
was like, the
yet
heart
and
never
still,
came.
Mother and father, y'all
But why do y'all
over
prep
here.
him for surgery? Or,
Y'all
like, why didn't
over
y'all
here-
make sure y'all had the goods before?
But
No,
they
no,
did.
You have to.
They
to do
did.
it.
In
No,
hand,
No,
hand.
you gotta be ready to
there's a
go.
time. You got to be ready. Like when they pull
And-
up with that heart,
and you
it
you
has to
really don't
literally go
think
right
So
in the
when
body.
they pull up with the heart, the chest got to be damn near open. Like
It does. That's why timing is so important because literally the minute that they land, they are running right into the room and taking it out the case, putting it in the body. There is no in between time.
Yeah, bro, you don't get to have a sandwich or a Lunchable in
Nah,
between.
nigga, you can't stop to put gas.
Man. Fucked up time to be
You
like, I
can't.
gotta pee.
because I know with some organs you got to hurry up, and some of
can't-
them you kind
You
of get a
can't
little
swing
bit
by
more.
the gas station to play the
Yeah,
numbers real quick.
that's what I was just telling him about the little boy being in court. And then so you have, after he get off the stand in the hallway, the dad is like, man, I gotta go say something to them. And the mom is like, don't you dare. And he was like,
The
look,
dad of the girl that
It's
yeah.
always the moms
And he
that are being
And he was
extra.
like, I'm really sorry. It was thrown on us, just, and I realized like we made a selfish decision, and I really hope that something come through. But even on the stand, the little boy said that was the one and only heart that was ever a match for him. And all the time, the 3 years he's been on the list, that was the one and only heart that was ever a match. And then by the end of the episode, she came in and said he just died about 30 minutes ago. So the little boy didn't make it.
I would have faded his pops.
It's not his pop's fault. Because
It-
his pops was torn. I guarantee you.
But I didn't
his
ask you
pops
for
was
your
gonna
sympathy.
Pull the trigger.
I
It's
wasn't
the
as
mom.
interested in that ending.
It's
the
really the
time,
mom.
at the time that the dad apologized, it was the mom, dad, and the little boy. The little boy hadn't died yet, so he was still alive, and he was
No,
saying,
he'd have got
how old
served.
was he?
you very brave, and he had to be anywhere between like 8 to 10 years old.
He got served
It was
right
a-
there.
it was
I was
a
not
little
expecting
bit.
that
Believe it or not,
ending.
that's where I learned the whole rule about the heart situation because it was one of the first season story.
Hey,
Lord,
Calvin,
that's
Sarita
God.
ain't here today.
Damn.
she not here to mukbang for you.
Oh my.
Nasty business.
Nah. Woo.
Disgusting.
Wow.
Yeah, but so then you got this dead girl whose organs just went to shit. She's already gone. Now the doctor is in prison for life because it was 32 felony counts of forgery. And now the little boy who the heart was supposed to go to was died. So all of this just nothing.
All because of a selfish white woman.
White women.
Because I don't even have to see the episode and I know the mama was white.
Well, I mean, we can't even say that because
No,
it's
it's
like
not- it's
you,
not
bro, you
selfish
dealing
in
with a lot, and then it's just they right in your face, like, hey,
Yeah.
can we send this heart to this little boy that's not like,
Rick Rico makes a
It's a lot for your mind to process.
Oh,
It
yeah,
sounds
see?
like an easy decision if you have rational time to think.
Yeah.
But you just found out your daughter died. Then on top of the fact you found out your daughter died, you found out there's some felonious stuff going on here in the hospital.
It's a lot going on at once.
And then they tell you it's this. You don't know who to believe.
Yeah,
And
because
it's
even
like,
today he was like, "Well, can we have like a couple days to?"
That's
you know?
what my aunt said. She was like, wow, can you please just call back in a couple days like this?"
And it was like, unfortunately, this is very
and this is
time
why
sensitive.
I feel
And if
like-
we don't leave in the next 10 minutes, it's
This is why I feel like black folks need to start having those tough conversations, even when you nowhere near that moment. Because one of y'all die, and a little kid across town can be saved, and they ask us, I might give y'all organs away. Y'all don't need them. But if
yeah.
that's not what you want, you tell me, and then I won't make it happen.
Really trying hard not to sting you. I'm trying to let you live.
I said, y'all, what's that got to do?
What?
He just said he was gonna give your organs away.
That's
And it can
'cause
save
his
the kid
ain't gonna
across
work.
town. What?
Look. All I'm saying is, I mean, because first of all, they handled it a
Y'all
lot
need to let
because
each
it's
other
like,
go.
I get it, they're gone, but for you to just be like, "Damn, for the prime rib, this motherfucker," like, I really feel like I would have been out of there in handcuffs, like, because I'm beating her, like, I'm dragging her all through that motherfucker.
the hospital.
Oh no! Don't get me wrong. Mom's reaction was 100% valid.
I'm talking about speed bagging the bitch,
All
like,
of it's valid.
And the
Comma
fact
what?
that they even noticed, because like I said, but some people don't even look enough to be like, why is
only
this
for
stitch here?
a motherfucker to come and have to ask us anyway.
Man,
Because after all of that,
doctor should have just
But
faded live on.
oh, but the crazy part was the doctor threw
You
shade at
forced
Liv
it.
on the stand and was like, "Well, look, I just went ahead and forced it because
You're
I
not
felt like,
tripping.
asking them that in one of the most, terrible times in their life is tactless." And Liv was looking like, "You bitch."
Well, she acted because she's trying to save a little boy. At this point, she's trying to do it the right way.
Live out here forcing rape victims to get on the stand and testify.
So yeah, that's wild.
Man, could you imagine, like,
He said that.
What's
Brittany.
good?
you imagine Detective Benson interrogating Cassie?
Cal, we were talking about how jobs are ass and they really don't care about their employees. And
So what do we got here?
here, I'm gonna replay this video for those that just joined in.
Woman donates kidney to boss, then gets fired for taking too long to recover.
Oh, that's nasty business. Yeah, like most of y'all, I was hoping it was one of them internet stories, but it actually happened. If you needed a reminder not to give too much to your job, here it is, because that's definitely a villain origin story in the making.
So that got us talking about like organ donors and like one of the SVU episodes where a doctor was basically just kind of taking kids' organs after they passed away without notifying their parents. She was like forging shit and she finally got caught.
See, yeah, he did, Britt. He wild as a motherfucker for that.
What?
He didn't offer up just Wands. He said his friends in general.
Yeah.
What does it matter? He ain't got the authority.
All I'm saying.
Well, I don't know. He got wine ID.
No, he gave it back.
I should have kept it. Didn't make that comment. Look, bro,
Juan was gonna be like, I'm
I
an
offered
organ
up your
donor?
kidneys. I didn't offer up your Jags. Okay, it's two different things.
He can't have no kid.
But then it's like, you like how people would be like, "Oh, the afterlife, bro." Bro, just imagine there is an actual afterlife and a motherfucker just took your organs because and then you just sitting around here and you just folded the fuck up because they ain't got
Man.
no fucking OR wherever you end up at. You can't get no fucking transplant.
Man, you out here looking like a motherfucking gummy bear and shit. Everybody wants a slinky.
Thank you for tuning in to
Like,
the
you
last
just-
episode.
you
of
hunched
Hoecially
over
Awkward
for the rest of
year
your fucking
2023.
eternity?
Because what? She said people are here looking like Shamar.
Yo, imagine going to,
You
imagine
said they
waiting.
still are organs anyway. Yeah, and we was talking about that, like how organ trafficking and shit is real. Like,
Real.
and my mom had cussed me the fuck out like over 20 years ago because I had put that I was going to be an organ donor, trying to be a good Samaritan and should be a good person. And she was like, no, absolutely not. Oh, and that was another point. Like what my mom was talking about, they ended up looking and seeing like the doctor who was doing this, she had lost a son. He was on a list and never got an organ and died. So she's like, so can you tell me that had that been your son that was on that table, that you would have declared him dead to take them organs? Like, and she couldn't say nothing. Because
she's putting people in.
Because well, this is when she understand like the prosecutor and they basically saying it like, so are you really doing all you can to save these kids? She was like, well, why would I let one kid die just to save another? And she was like, all right, now if that was your son on the table, would you have felt that he was declared dead enough to take them organs? And she ain't say shit. I was like, wow.
And this is a white lady?
It's always
you don't watch Law and Order SVU?
It be so many damn episodes.
Yeah, you just gotta let it play.
And I'm scared.
But I don't know if you watch Robot Chicken, but one of my favorite skits is about a gummy bear. Remember? The gummy bear.
Oh yeah. No, that's just
so happy because I'm a gummy bear.
Snap.
Bit the shit out of his ankle.
And I said, I'm delicious. But yeah, she was basically just, the Batman is stealing organs and shit.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like her intentions were like
Batman.
It's just
You get tired of seeing organs go to waste. Like, fuck it, you're not gonna miss these.
Yeah, and it's like it's one of those things where
you gotta do a better patch job.
People will try to put themselves on a higher moral pedestal than someone else, but it's like, yes, she absolutely should have asked for consent. But in her mind, it's like, I can't risk them saying no, knowing that there are kids that need these organs.
Absolutely.
And the reality,
and if they don't know they going,
not have said
no
it.
harm, no foul. So
a lot of them might have been like, you know what? Actually, yeah, like cool.
I don't know.
Not all 32 of them, but she might
send you the
have
gummy
had
bear
some
clip,
of
Britt,
them.
because that is one of my favorite fucking videos, man. That and the giraffe.
No, when
and the quicksand.
Yeah, he went through all the stages.
Definitely a double-edged sword.
Robot Chicken is
Absolutely.
some of the funniest shit in the world.
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
I need to check out this episode. I agree though. She probably did have good intentions. Yeah, and like I said, that the episode, like, it pops up in my Facebook reels and stuff all the time. So without all the commercials, and shit, it's probably like a 20-minute episode. Plus they speed up shit because they don't want to go through, why is Jelly Bean Daddy writing me?
I love
Law and Order SVU.
It was like Law and Order, Criminal Minds, like those scary ones. I never felt comfortable watching them at home by myself. Depending on some of those episodes of Criminal Minds, that shit used to be dark.
SVU not scary.
That shit used to get
dark.
It
make you look at the justice system in a whole nother light.
Well, no, I mean, like, as a woman, I see how certain episodes can really be like put you on edge and shit.
Yeah, that shit wild.
Cause you like, bro, like she like, bro,
never thought about.
She was just going and just picked up some fucking ice and some orange juice, and now all of a sudden she is in a basement and nobody can find her. So
except for Tutuola, he gonna come find.
There's this show that I've been watching called Focus on Peacock, where this woman basically is like the Olivia Pope of missing people.
I really hate that bird is named Peacock because it just really sounds horrible.
Yeah, but she got Zach Morris locked up in the basement.
Yeah,
that's the chick from Shameless. That's Veronica from Shameless.
Yeah, I didn't want to tell the story.
Oh, the black lady?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That show pretty decent.
It's decent. Like, it got me.
So I'm one of them people, like, I hate to have to wait. Like so I've been letting the episodes kind of go so I can just watch it continuously. But when they was first showing the previews before it even debuted, I was like, I want in on that.
So he kidnapped her and then she did it.
And she escaped. And she escaped. Then when she got older.
Because I'm watching season
What's
1,
in the basement?
Every episode, it shows more and more of the time where she was a young girl being captive and what he was doing. So I didn't get to the part of her actually getting out yet.
Yeah, so now she got that she got that nigga in the basement and making him help her solve crimes. Like, now where would this pervert take her? You pervert.
The fact that it was like Zach Morris. So this is what happens after Bayside High.
Hey, how many videos have
Zach
we watched?
Morris is trash.
Right, that's exactly where I was going.
This is what I'm saying.
This is a perfect role for him.
Feel like
Fucking.
because you and Lisa Turtle never worked out, you kidnapped your child.
No, I
This is
haven't
where we are
seen
now.
World Left Behind. Like a lot of people that I did see, like it was kind of split reviews. Like some people was like, I can't believe I just wasted 2 hours of my time.
Yeah, I was
And then
seeing
some
that
people
too.
said it was good. So I haven't seen it yet.
proud of
I
you,
like to
though.
watch movies for myself though, because I am definitely actually damn near everybody in this room. Movies that everybody else seems to hate,
We love.
we always damn near like we're damn near 100% rate on. We love the shit that everybody else
Like
hates.
what? What's an
Except for
example?
fucking Color Purple. I'm not going to see that because y'all know how I fucking feel about musicals. I hate them.
And that movie was amazing.
It's not a movie. It's a musical.
It's a musical. It's actually a musical.
That musical, it was because they really broke out in song at the most
Because
recent times.
No, it's literally labeled a musical. So
Somebody
they need
they
awards.
was like,
for
Warren,
that.
you should go
The
see
acting
it.
was
Support
so
black
good.
people.
Please
I want
don't
y'all
do
to
that.
understand the importance.
Don't
of
do
He said
the
SVU
fact-
is my comfort show. It's literally always
What's
on
the
in my
show
house.
that everybody?
Hey, we've been here in the studio supposed to be going home, and because SVU was on in the back, next thing you know, we done watched like 3 episodes.
Dog.
Yeah,
If you watch, I'm telling you, it's not allowed.
it don't
We
even
say
be in order.
we say it all the time. If you let that show get through the opening scene,
You gotta see it.
you
through.
gotta watch
No,
it
no.
because it's always a cliffhanger.
Nope. When you get to the halfway point and who you thought was the criminal was not the criminal, you got to see it through, my guy.
And if
Man.
you gonna leave, you
Always
gotta leave as soon as them
You-
credits come up.
you
You
got
stuck
me
in.
soon
Can't let
as
next
the-
one come on.
Soon as the cliffhanger, because I'll be like, well, how the fuck did we get here? Is
Because-
dead body, cocaine everywhere?
Hey, listen,
what happened?
Let's not forget
I'm
about
already
the
invested by the
story.
time I hear doom, doom.
Don't let
Because
the
it's like
story.
you chilling and shit, you know. I'm like, all right, get my coat on and shit, and then all of a sudden it's like you hear the TV like, oh my god, someone left a baby in here. And it's like, hold on, wait. And then you go in and shit, you're like, bro, and then all of a sudden you sit down and shit, then you get hot, so you start coming out your jacket and shit, and then you like,
That's exactly how it
next
goes,
thing you
too.
know, it's like executive producer Dick Wolf. I'm like, the fuck? I sat here this whole time watching this whole episode.
We did that in Atlanta. We were supposed to go out. We turned on the TV for background noise. Next thing you know, one by one, everybody started sitting down. Now we sitting here
watched
watching
Dick
Law
Wolf
and
show.
Order.
You're not gonna go- you're not-
Because you try to find something that's gonna be background noise, but
That's
slightly,
exactly what it
but
was
slightly
supposed to
interesting.
be.
So when you're walking through getting ready, you can peek at the TV, continue about your day.
No, one by one, everybody like, oh, girl, what? He just, oh my goodness, everybody
Mm-mm.
sitting down. Now we all
you
watching
never,
Law and
you
Order.
never, you never watched
Did.
Dick Wolf show.
We supposed to have went out.
Dick,
I
Dick
think-
Wolf
I
might
go,
be greatest
I
in
think
TV.
I think one of
Him
the
and Kelsey
only
Grammer.
times that the creepy nigga was actually the nigga that did it. The episode that had Martin Short on there.
Martin
Oh,
Short is
When
I
he-
vaguely
was-
remember that.
When he was the psychic
yes,
trying to help him. So
Yes.
Elliot wanted to beat his
Martin
ass.
Short is a creepy ass nigga. Period.
Yeah.
Elliot was out here
He's a
trying to whoop
creepy ass
everybody.
Let me see. Calvin said it's a decent movie with a bunch of. I'm definitely gonna watch it. I
What
always.
movie you talking about?
What movie?
That's the World Left Behind
Oh.
movie.
Oh,
You know what?
I-
I couldn't.
A lot of people said we should
No,
watch it because
no.
We
Barack
talking about that
Obama.
kid, that man
I
is
couldn't
still
watch
beautiful,
it, dog.
and he got a little weight on him now.
He
He ain't little scrawny Zach Morris no more.
It gave me bread box vibes or bird box vibes. I couldn't do it, fam.
you said
Bread box.
Now that I'm finally caught up on One Piece, I can start watching other shit. Ain't that anime?
Yes.
yes.
but
And she
hold
watched
on.
like
Wait a minute.
300
Wait a
plus
minute.
episodes.
No.
of it.
There's 1,000 of them motherfuckers.
Whatever it was, she watched them all, I think.
She watched them all. And me and my girls are currently watching that right now.
Yeah.
That's next level.
Is it the
dedication.
cartoon?
You
or
know
is it
what?
the live
He-
action?
Cartoon, but the live action is
He
just as
fucked
good.
up when he went after the nun and shit. When he went after that motherfucking nun, and that was like, oh, yeah, she missing. That was like, we finna fuck this nigga up. That's how they found him.
You can watch the live action and fast forward through about 300 episodes.
Almost 1,100 episodes in 3 months. I have too much of a
Yes.
commitment.
So
It's
y'all
just-
say it's movies that
wild.
other people say they don't like, but y'all do.
yes,
Like what? What's an example?
a lot of white
You know,
comedy
there's a
movies
lot
too.
of white movies.
Yeah,
we
most
love.
of it is white
Most of
comedy.
it's white shit.
Yeah. But no, they're oh, and don't look, the lower the Rotten Tomato score, the higher ours.
Yeah.
Gee, Rotten Tomato, -2. Like, oh, that shit
Let's
gonna
go.
be great. That shit gonna be fire.
I'm bringing over,
I don't know what they didn't see, but this shit's good.
bringing over the hard drive. And
Man.
that's literally what we did.
Yep. So if we see that Rotten Tomatoes was like, and this was garbage, D-, we like, bro, get the popcorn.
Absolutely.
That's it.
That is when we need to.
Because it's like, first of all, we all got a bullshit ass sense of humor. So it is like we tend to gravitate. We tend to gravitate
It is.
towards the movies that everybody else
Yeah,
hates.
Like
It'd be
it's
the weird shit that make us laugh. Like we was watching Atlanta, and I don't remember what episode it was.
Mm.
There was
the
a nigga-
Batman mask.
Yeah, see
The
It was
Batman.
dog
Yo, he
ran
rang
through
the doorbell with the Batman mask on
it
and
and
took
darted,
off.
and we laughed
That
for 30
show
minutes,
is
and that's how
insane.
we got hooked on the show. Ain't
I
got
love
nothing else to
Atlanta.
do with anything else.
Also, when we found that when we went to go see Tropic Thunder,
Yup.
and it was like Tom Cruise, and we was waiting on Tom Cruise the whole movie, and then when they showed us who Tom Cruise was, it was the funniest shit ever.
What
Because
did-
we'd have never thought it was him.
What movie did we go see?
No,
and
if-
Mark
I-
Henry was in jail.
The movie with Marlon, I think that was like the second haunted house or some shit like that.
Okay.
All
Some
I
shit
know
like
is
that, niggas would hate. We find that shit hilarious.
Marlon was pretty fucking good
That's funny.
at his job. He actually funny telling jokes on
I
stage.
said I will never forgive that damn John Henry movie for wasting 13 minutes of my life. Everybody told me not to watch it.
What John Henry movie?
I feel like that movie had
Proud of y'all.
Ludacris
Keep
in
it
it.
going, family.
And if it did have
Solid.
Ludacris in it, you shouldn't have watched it because he is not really all that great as an actor. But
I like Ludacris.
as an actor or a rapper? 'Cause we just had this conversation about him as a
Oh,
rapper.
that's why I start chuckling.
I mean,
I don't feel like he's a terrible actor.
he does very well in the Fast and Furious.
He doesn't have to do much.
But Ludacris play maybe that role just what because he did a phenomenal job on Law and Order. He plays Ice-T's son, his other son, the bad son, the nigga that was in jail for shit.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That
That
was
happens.
cool.
Again, Facebook reels.
but
The
him-
shit that I haven't seen in a while. Facebook reels definitely bring it up.
Now you
So
gonna
my-
binge watch
so-
one.
So as far as TV, my Facebook reels are full of Grey's Anatomy. It's full of shit that I've never watched before. Like,
Shout out,
like
man.
I've never watched Grey's Anatomy,
Oh, you
I never watched that either.
and
I've
I've never
always had
watched
a
The
Grey's
Good
smell.
Wife. But
Oh, I started it so many years ago. I forgot about that show.
yeah, but don't.
Is that with the lawyer lady?
Yeah, so Grey's Anatomy, The Good Wife, and Law and Order SVU, like those are the main three shows that constantly pop up in my algorithm because whenever they come on, I'm like, ooh.
And all it takes is for you to watch one. They're gonna keep coming up
Yep.
over and over.
I don't see Ludacris as a bad actor.
Hmm.
Now in
What is something
now
he
in the
acted in? I can't
SVU
remember
episode,
any.
yes, he
Ludacris?
pissed me off.
Like outside of the Fast and
Maybe
Furious.
maybe because okay.
He
I'm like
was a-
maybe because it wasn't memorable to me.
Well,
But I didn't. Yeah.
let me see. Hold on, y'all. I'm looking at something. Damn, he was in a. I didn't watch Crash.
Crash.
Crash
He
was
was
decent.
in
Crash was
Crash.
decent.
That was
Okay.
his like first movie role.
I think that was the
so.
first
I
one.
give him a pass.
Hustle
on
and
that.
Flow. Okay, now I remember. Okay.
Nah,
I've never watched Hustle and Flow.
was ass.
But see,
Hustle
it was
and Flow
stuff that
don't
wasn't
count.
that memorable. Like
Because he was just
Yeah, but he
was being
his
himself in the movie.
yeah, but no, that movie's still bad.
I do
as a
remember
whole.
Crash,
It
Hustle
was,
and
it was
Flow.
a prequel to Empire, and you can't tell me otherwise.
He just played the brother in a movie with Queen Latifah. Which movie?
All I know is I miss Charlie Murphy, and
Charlie Murphy.
I didn't get a chance to play my song on Christmas. Jingle all the way.
Nah,
All I need. is
six.
praise.
All I need, dog. He was going crazy.
Woo.
A sled on 22s with TVs in the back. Because this Christmas, because last year was a whack. Who fuck let Charlie Murphy run?
Hi Rita.
What they do?
Welcome, Rita, in them twin titties.
Rita.
Channel Joe Enter Dave.
There is
Chappelle.
a movie. Okay, I screenshotted it. I was like, I ain't got nothing to mask it behind. Y'all know, like when I show nasty shit on the screen, it's usually like later on in the video, so you know we don't get flagged. But I don't want to just like throw titties up and shit. But this shit is so insane. Where is it? Because I was like, what the fuck is this?
Jingle Bells.
No, the movie is called Forehead Titties.
Oh my god. Look at the picture.
I hate America.
Actually, it say
Is that a porn?
Actually, it say forehead titties because it's spelled Tittaes.
Some Tubi shit.
I was just
Definitely sound like you're
No,
fine.
it was 2010.
Is it a porn?
Tubi?
It's a 2010 movie.
But is it on Tubi?
I don't know.
Where did
I
you
doubt
find
it.
that? Where were you that you found that?
Cause that ain't on my HBO.
I feel like it found.
What were you looking at and that came up?
I don't know. Now I gotta look. I think it was a
Because
specific
what?
actress or something.
Oh, Netflix.
It says forehead tite. That is so Tubi.
There's a trailer. Cause look, as soon as I ain't even finished typing it, say forehead titties trailer.
I'm scared for you to open it because you don't know why. Because why she got those on her forehead?
Is this Dave Chappelle? I feel like Dave Chappelle had a part of this.
This is crazy. It's a new product to help women be
She
taken
don't
more
got them on her head
seriously.
right there.
No.
I just meant they spell titties like that.
Okay.
Are you really?
Titties.
Oh, that's how I found it. Cause Taraji P. Henson is in it.
What?
And then Taraji is wondering why she.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Like, this is the type of shit you in, but you talking
What year
about.
was that? That was
but-
so many years ago. She had to start somewhere.
We not saying.
Cause she,
Taraji P.
Oh my
cause she got
the
forehead titties
on
too.
her forehead.
Taraji got
Oh my
forehead titties too.
God.
Okay, we finna put this on the screen, Tom. How I do this?
So you have to. Can you download it?
Are you on the computer looking for it?
I'm already
she's
watching
on
it.
there
It's
now.
it's the YouTube plan.
All right.
What did you type into YouTube or Google?
I'm just gonna post this link in the group.
Yeah, that's probably safer. That seemed to be the wave right
So-
now.
Yeah.
So-
Taraji is walking around here with
Taraji-
titties on her forehead.
Taraji P. She been acting for a good minute, and she done been in a lot of movies. But this is what you've been in, and you asking why you.
Because I had to remember, I was like, how did I get to that? But that's because I was trying to see like all of the movies she had been in. And when that shit came up,
Like, that's on your resume, but you trying to get Avenger money. Well, what's wrong with
That
you?
was also that was 13 years ago.
Okay,
yeah, why,
can you tell me what she
I
been
sent
in?
it to the group, Tone.
Taraji?
Can you tell me what she been in the last 5 years?
Tone go put it
that
on the screen, y'all.
warrants
I shouldn't.
The YouTube
Avenger
trailer.
money.
I mean, I feel like one of her biggest movies that she was in within the last like 5. I don't know when this movie came out, but the Benjamin Button movie she was in.
Dog, you know how old Benjamin is?
How old is it? Is it more than 10 years? You
Yeah.
said 10 or 5?
I said 5.
How many years old is that?
Benjamin Button, that's
Is it more than 5 years?
2008.
And it's
It's almost
2023.
20.
Damn. Okay, so
And-
yeah, no.
and-
Because if she was in
and
Benjamin Button
she-
2008.
And she
know
asking
what?
for
I feel like
Avenger
this
money. Like,
movie-
what's wrong with
But I
her?
feel like this movie is probably not what we thinking it is. Let's watch the trailer and then we might be like, oh, okay.
I think her more discrepancy is the fact that she's not getting.
I mean, we can't say that because look, Regina Hall been in Scary Movie and shit. People got some bullshit under their belt.
but-
They
I
got
I don't hear
parodies and
Regina
shit.
Hall out here saying that my pay not fair.
But the thing about it is Taraji,
Oh,
one of her
wow.
biggest gripes is her whole team dropped the ball on Empire fame. Like Cookie was the biggest thing out there at one time and nothing.
That might have been one of her biggest things she's done.
Yeah, and the fact
That
that she
wasn't a
said her
movie,
whole
but-
team never did anything to capitalize on it. No marketing,
After
no
the
spin-off
show
show, no
ended.
nothing. They just like, okay, we finna go over here and drink some Starbucks. See you next year, kind of a thing.
Well, that's why she fired all them, didn't she?
Yeah, you better fire all of them.
Taraji better find out how to become a motherfucking superhero. DC just reopened. They looking for people.
Taraji probably like, I'm getting
but-
old.
They looking for
I'm
people.
done.
Yeah, but apparently DC is fucking up careers.
Yeah, well, that's not our fault.
I don't want her. I don't
All
want
right, we just waiting on Tone to get
I'm
this
just
on.
working down.
Interesting
screen,
fun
'cause this
fact.
is wild.
Forehead to taste.
You freaky fan.
I didn't know Robin Williams was supposed to be in Batman. Like,
He's supposed to be the
long time
Riddler,
ago.
I think.
yeah, he's supposed to be the Riddler.
I was just
Ooh,
about to
that
say
kinda
if he
makes
was in there, I
sense.
could see him being a Riddler because
Mhm.
it's between him and fucking Jim Carrey. Like,
The problem is that Jim Carrey did such a great job. Hard to see anybody else be it.
Now,
That's how with movies like that,
Robin,
it's hard to follow
Robin
up.
Williams would have been a fire ass Riddler. He could have been a damn good Joker too. Cause I think him over Jack Nicholson, that might have been all right.
Mm-mm.
Now, I have so much love for Robin
At the
Williams,
time,
but I'll never
Jack
forgive
was
him
that
for
nigga.
1 hour
No,
photo.
Jack was that nigga at the time.
what?
But
1 hour photo.
yo,
I
he
could-
was.
wasn't he a
See, he
villain in
was
that one?
Y'all
creepy as
y'all
a.
real movie watchers.
He was
'cause I don't be
creepy as
knowing
a
what half of
bitch
this
in 1
shit
hour
is.
photo.
I don't
Dog.
be knowing what half
He
of
was
this
on
stuff
some
is.
Wasn't
bullshit.
he in Insomnia too?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
believe so.
that's the one where they were up in Alaska.
Yeah,
And during
Robin
the time
Williams
when it
when
was summer,
when he
daylight.
get in his when he get in his like villain creep bag, yeah,
Oh,
he wild,
But I
top
would,
tier.
but I'm not. I would never take away Bicentennial Man from him.
Niggas that can do impersonations and shit, like top tier villains.
Bicentennial
Cause,
Man was
cause
the
you
greatest
can
movie.
take it anywhere and not have to like question if they can get it done. Cause they can fucking impersonate anybody.
Not to bring him up, but did y'all see when Diddy was doing like
We're talking about she loved
When he
1 hour
did
photo
Bat-
when she got the DVD. I was so mad
when
at
he
that
did
movie.
Batman this past Halloween, and then when he did Joker last year?
I
How
seen
good
that.
of a job he did.
And that's how you know he.
Yeah, because he was
villain.
finna fight the nigga from Power.
Yeah, he
2-Bit.
2-Bit. And 2-Bit didn't know. Yeah, 2-Bit didn't know it was Diddy. He just thought it was a regular nigga on the street.
Yeah, Diddy was on bullshit. He got
Right,
out the car.
bullshit.
so Diddy being aggressive and trying to fight back with this nigga, like, bro, he don't know it's you. Would you want a random nigga walking up to you
Especially
on
like
Halloween?
that.
You got on
He was
great
doing too good.
makeup, bro.
Then he want to preach some it's all love, it's love.
No, we didn't know you.
We didn't know you,
You gonna
bro.
fold your motherfucking face paint wearing ass up in the
It's
middle
like
of
that,
Brooklyn.
bitch. Yes, because who are you?
I wish we had watched this first before we put. Oh my god,
You don't.
we walked into this line.
In America, anything is possible. It is the land of opportunity, a place where dreams come true. But women in America must still deal with sexual objectification
Now I know where
wherever
this
they
is
go, especially in the workplace. French women have known for centuries that to earn a man's respect, you must make him look you in the eyes. Introducing Forehead Tétès by Genet, France's best-kept secret. Lab tests prove that forehead tétès actually redirect the male gaze from the chest to the general area of the brain. Forehead tétès' sleek, elegant design earns their respect without sacrificing your femininity. Forehead tétès are safe, reusable, and easily applied.
There's a forehead today for everyone.
Because respect never goes out of style. Forehead Tétès by Genet. Make them almost look you in the eyes.
Our eyes are up here.
Yeah, I knew that's
Okay,
what I was
so see
doing.
now it makes okay. Like I get it.
I hate it.
You got it?
We just
Yeah,
started for nothing.
as soon as they start showing cleavage and shit, I was like,
As
that
soon
was
as you start
my
looking
eyes
down,
is up here kind
yeah.
of thing. I got it.
Yep.
I'm still
And-
not sticking
and-
no rubber titties on my
and
forehead though.
and again, she is asking for Avenger money.
I wonder was that a part
That
of
looked like-
something else and they just did like a spoof
That
commercial.
looked like a Saturday
Like that
Night
gives
Live
me
skit.
like I was just about to say SNL.
That feel like a
That feels like an
That's mad-
SNL
that's
type of
mad,
vibe.
No,
Or maybe-
it's listed in her movies as far as 2010,
Ain't
so
no
it's
whole
an
movie
actual
about
movie.
no forehead titties.
Yes,
Ain't
it
no
is. It's a
way.
movie. It's a full movie.
Can't be found. Can't be.
Forehead titties, 2010, 2010, 2010. Everything says 2010. It's on IMDb.
They made a whole movie about forehead titties.
It can't be found. Then
Women
again,
get
it's
men
free.
to take them seriously by wearing miniature model breasts on their foreheads.
I mean, some of them scenes did.
She
look like
did
they-
do What Men Want. That movie sucked too. So
That's because it's pandering to people in these dating social norms.
it was the opposite of the Mel Gibson movie, which was way better. But I'm not here to tell you that. Just watch the movies.
I did watch
They
the
said,
movie.
our eyes are up here.
Did that offend you?
No.
Would you get? Would
He
you
got a 6.7 out of 10.
Who rated the shit?
It's a-
You see, it says short and then it says comedy.
a 6.7?
It
That's-
says short.
That's
and then it
more
says
than
comedy.
half.
It
So
says
why-
writer Seth Morris. Why does it say
so why is it You might be thinking of Seth Green, but so why the fuck is it under movies then? If it's not a movie,
It has to have been like a skit inside of.
Would you wear forehead titties?
No, because niggas gonna look at what they're gonna look at anyway. Then they'll just look at your ass. The eyes ain't gonna
if
never
forehead,
be supposed to be.
if my forehead is going, titties
And my
up here,
forehead
it's
is
because
big
I'm
enough.
motorboating. I'm aware at the time.
I'm just being mindful.
ready to
Oh,
go.
you know what?
No, because thinking about that.
No, so Ree gets off at 11, and I'll have to pick her up. But Ree calls me. Me and Kayla, we were actually out. We went to Outback today, because I really
It was
wanted
so good.
gingerbread martinis. Kayla hadn't been to Outback since, God,
God
forever.
knows when my
Um,
son was a baby.
yeah, but y'all know, like I love gingerbread martinis, so that's what I wanted to go for. But y'all know, once again, Mimi loves meat. I ordered
You some freaky ass nigga.
my medium porterhouse, got my loaded potatoes and wedge salad.
That wedge salad. Literally, it was probably one of the best salads I've had in a very long time. There is no reason that salad should have been that good.
And so we got them made separately because
I don't like blue cheese.
yeah, so
dressing.
it comes with blue cheese with like
Balsamic.
balsamic glaze.
Mhm. And it has
Um
blue cheese crumbles in it too.
yeah. She got hers with Caesar dressing, and I love their Caesar dressing, but I be in the mood for blue cheese. So,
It was so good. With
but
Caesar
that
dressing.
salad was so good. So,
fried mushrooms were
fried
good.
mushrooms was good because the batter and shit. I am sitting here enjoying my salad. I'm two
Fried
I'm two
mushrooms.
martinis in. Shit's going good. You know how he is about the bread.
You didn't even touch the bread.
I didn't get a chance to. I was trying to feel the fucking nerve in my goddamn leg.
Just thought about that. You didn't even touch it.
So this person brings our food out, and I am making room for my big ass steak. I
And
am
he
moving
brings
my
it
salad
out on a cast iron plate, like an oval shaped cast iron plate.
The sizzler. Like when they bring fajitas out and shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, yep.
He didn't double fist it.
He held it with one hand, and for context, he was not a big, bulky like. He was like to me shorter, smaller. Like you should have.
He was a petite young man.
He
was petite.
Hands.
Bro was petite, and he is one hand in this heavy ass skillet with this slab of cow ass on it.
You can't call no grown man petite.
He was.
You see, I tried to.
That's
careful with my
that's
words.
flagrant as
No.
fuck.
So then he is going to place my plate in front of me after I have cleared space for it.
Right,
But
right.
because he is not using two hands, he is not balancing this plate. So all of a sudden, yes. So this is how he's putting my plate down.
He's doing like this, like a nosedive.
Yeah. And then all of a
You
sudden,
wasn't strong enough to hold it.
no.
Evidently not. And it was hot.
This flimsy ass wrists is.
So all of a sudden, my leg is on
She
fire.
literally screams. We in the restaurant. She's like, "Oh my god!"
Damn, we got a Jesus Devontae Christ. What we say?
Maybe it's because I called him petite. I don't know. But
That might have been for the forehead titties. That's
Oh.
earlier. That was 7 minutes ago.
but no. So all of a
Like
sudden,
she yelps out loud.
yeah, a little like bruh.
Because I was
So
like,
I'm
"Oh my
screaming
god,
on
what
the-
is wrong with you? Like, what happened?"
This nigga, because
He
he
deep-
tilted the
He
plate.
deep fried her motherfucking fucking sauteed her shit.
Hey,
He literally just like
Y'all-
gave it to her on a damn angle.
y'all know
Like,
that Adrian Broner cook. He be like, I'm getting cooked. That was me.
literally.
That was me. I'm getting cooked.
Why? Like she yelped like out loud. It was loud. I was like, I'm knee deep in salad. I'm like, what is wrong with you? It's like
Bruh.
the liquid just all over. And then, and I don't know, we both blanked out, but I feel like he just didn't care that he did that.
They'll say, "Oh, I'm sorry,"
He
and we
kept
got some
putting-
napkins, nigga.
And
My
I
leg.
had to ask for them. I was like, can we get some napkins? Like, can we get
Yeah,
something to help clean her
she was
up?
doing all the talking because remember when Nature Calls, Ace Ventura, when Nature Calls. Remember when Tommy Davidson shot him in his thigh bone with that arrow,
Yeah.
and the nigga was like. That was
Like,
me,
shit
bro.
froze for a second, and I'm like, and he didn't even try to reposition her. He literally left the damn plate. All the juice had pooled in the corner right here, and he just left it.
And it's just dripping.
He didn't even try to move it. So I'm reaching over my stuff and I'm tapping the plate to try to get my finger used to the temperature so I can slide it away because you left it and it's dripping on her and you didn't move it. So I'm reaching to try to get it away from her.
So at this point,
And he just like, okay, you guys need anything out? Nigga!
Was he black?
No!
Ah, shit.
So at this point,
We like, what the hell just happened?
I am sitting here like, bruh,
She
I
literally
can't.
said she was sizzling, like, because then all of a sudden she was like, "You ain't hot," and I'm like, "They just cooked your leg. Your body temperature is up."
Yeah, because bruh, when
Man.
shit seeps on like hot liquid and that shit is like it's just stuck on my. I can't move it. It's not like it was something where I can just get it the
Pick it
fuck
up,
off,
yeah.
mommy. It's fucking stuck, and it's just like.
And you wiping it off, but it's not making it no better because the shit is still
Yeah.
hot.
That should have brought
Man,
some
so
ice.
so now my
Oh,
thighs.
I didn't think about that.
So now my thigh skin about tender as a bitch. Like it's raw. Like
Shit
my
tender
leg
like the
hurt.
damn steak.
Man, I'm like, bro, I asked for my steak medium, not my fucking limb. Like,
Man, tried to filet mignon your shit.
And I'm
nigga.
like, damn, the steak look good. The potatoes do too.
And then everybody was complimenting the steak and shit. Kayla, the lady walked by, was like, ooh, that look good. And I'm sitting
She
here
was
like,
that look good.
I'm like, this shit's skimpy because one, no, whenever I go, I get a big ass porterhouse. I may get a bone-in ribeye, but 90% of the time, I am going to get a porterhouse because I used to get prime rib all the time, but they be running out of it, so I don't even ask for it because I don't want to get my mouth set on it. Plus, I be cooking prime rib at home when shit be on sale
Yeah.
anyway now, so I'm making myself.
And I'm not real versed in like different steak cuts.
Yeah. So when I get a porterhouse, it is okay. Like I'm used to old Megan Thee Stallion porterhouse. They brought me the new Megan Thee Stallion porterhouse.
It was
See where I'm going?
Megan Light.
So
Because I'm
So-
like, ooh, it's big. It's this, it's that. She like, nah.
Juan said it was basically a beef pancake.
I guess so.
So, because it was wide, like it took up the whole plate, but it was so fucking thin. I'm like, bro, this is not what I'm used to.
It's a petite sirloin.
Yeah, but
So she didn't even touch her food.
yeah,
That's
so
because her food touched her.
Your food was like, hey, I'm here. I feel like our waiter who didn't do it cared more than the guy that did it. The guy was just like, listen, I'm trying to put this shit down and go
Too
about my
hot.
business.
Too hot. Too hot.
So our waiter was like,
remember
oh my
to had that
God.
dream
Oh, we're good.
and his head kept turning around in a circle. He was like, man, and his head kept spinning. He was just like, too hot, too hot. I was like, bro, what is wrong with you? But yeah, so
So yeah, her meal was free.
shit, I ain't eat it. You know,
And that's what the guy said. He was like, you didn't even eat this. Like, I'm going to just take it back and we just go.
bro, I am in mind-numbing pain right now. I don't have an appetite anymore. I am not hungry.
Meanwhile, I'm on the other side of the table like, you don't want
Right.
that to go?
Right. He like, you need a box. She like, oh no, I'm gonna finish this. I was jealous and shit, like, bro.
I'm clean. I'm clearing shit. Like, you sure you don't want to take yours?
Because at this point, I'm confused. Like, shit, do I just stick the fork in myself and get like, what the fuck? So yeah, my leg is sore as a bitch. And then after this happens, Ree calls me. And I'm like, she at work. She don't normally call me from work. And she's like, Mom, how can you tell if something is a 2nd degree burn or a 3rd degree, like a 1st degree burn or a 2nd degree burn? I'm like, what did you do? And she's like, oh, so I burned my hand at work. And I'm like, did you tell anybody? No. Nigga, go report it. Anytime you get injured on the job, let them know that you were injured.
Absolutely.
Like, I don't,
Yeah,
I say,
do an
even
incident
if
report.
you don't feel like you got hurt, If you slip and fall, anything, even if you feel like you didn't hurt, like you hop up, like damn, that was fucked up, and y'all laughing and shit. Go tell them, hey, bro, I just bust my ass by the buns. Like,
Yo, you gotta relax. I see what you did. You didn't even try, but it happened. You gotta relax. You busting ass by the buzz? What's wrong with you? And then you talk about my cousin. Like, you gotta relax.
I'm just saying, like, you have to have this stuff documented. Any type of injuries when you are in your place of employment, you need to let them know. I'm like, because something that can be minor now, like you can fuck around, it can fester, bubble up, get infected, like whatever. Like that was an injury that happened at work. You need to tell them now so that they don't be thinking, oh no, nigga, you was, at home cooking your little poverty meals and shit. That don't got nothing to do with us. You did that shit at the crib. So my kids really make, because they make poverty meals, but they really spruce that shit up.
They be making hookups.
So
like they been to jail.
let me tell you. So Jelly Bean will make noodles, right?
Right.
Niggas eat noodles.
Yeah.
But it's like, bro, you do not need all them seasonings.
Oh, that's our kids too. Okay.
You don't got to put
Garlic
parsley on
powder,
that shit.
Parsley, yeah,
Yeah.
different.
Cutting
What
up
am I
meat
doing?
and shit. And like, bro, it's so
Yes.
much. And I'm like,
Wait, time
why is you
sauce,
cutting a
they be
hamburger patty up and
gourmet.
put it in the
But see,
noodles, bro?
I don't call them poverty. I actually be calling them gourmet because I'm like, why y'all judging it? If you don't use that damn packet, just use half of it. Call it a day.
Yeah, like you don't jazz it up.
It got to be a certain texture, and don't put it in the microwave. You got to put it on the stove.
Like if I really want some noodles the fancy way, I'll bring like some kielbasa sausage from the job, get some shrimp. We go all in. Cracking. Fancy ramen.
Yeah, I don't think it was poverty. It's poverty when it stands alone.
Now poverty is niggas out here eating tuna. That's
like tuna.
impoverished.
What's wrong with tuna?
That's for the whites and the impoverished. It's for the poor whites, I should say.
I like tuna.
Nah, I'm just not a fan.
Like tuna and crackers or tuna sandwich or tuna salad or something.
I love tuna. But all tuna is not created equal.
Definitely not.
I could believe
Now that I will say.
But it's funny because like it took me a long time to grow up and be able to eat
potted meat.
No.
Now that's fucking poverty. Niggas out here eating spam.
Spam. Oh my God.
First of all, spam is lit. You're not gonna disrespect spam.
So you gotta ask backwards because the stuff that should be poverty food, you not calling them that.
I never said there was a limit on poverty foods.
You like Vienna sausages?
So we feed them to the dog.
Because Vienna sausages is crazy. That's terrible.
No, I eat them though.
I'm mad.
Down the middle and put them on
I'm
crackers.
mad. I used to like them shits.
I don't like potted meat because it's mushed. Because I feel like potted meat ain't shit but Vienna sausage just smashed up with a goddamn potato masher at this point. But no, spam is lit. But that's because I fry spam. I fry spam.
Used to fry it up.
Fry the fuck out of spam. Get some
sandwich.
Miracle Whip with some soft ass bread.
That's what we used to have. Yep. She used to fry it up real good. I mean, and it had a good taste to it. I don't know what it was, but you know.
Nah, spam crazy.
Spam.
Not what I
ham.
eat today. Hell no. Do
Special
they still sell
ham.
it? Do they still sell it in the store? I ain't seen a can of spam in so long.
Yeah, but
man, what aisle in the grocery store would spam be?
No, but
in the canned good aisle.
But it took me a long time to get to a point to where I can stand stuff like tuna or like chicken salad and stuff to have crunchy shit in it.
And you also can't tuna and chicken salad for me can't come from everywhere.
I thought she got
like I'm not just about to go to Subway and be like, can I have a tuna
milk?
No, I can't. Like I can't. I feel like I can't eat.
All that shit got mayonnaise in it, so I'm definitely not a fan.
Yeah, so
I like mayonnaise or cheese.
Disgusting.
No, but it was crazy because I'm like,
you finna start eating butter pecan ice cream. I can feel
absolutely the fuck not.
You don't?
I'm not going that far off the deep end.
You don't like it?
You eating tuna and chicken salad? Like, yeah.
You don't like it?
I've always loved tuna. That was one. Okay, so
you gonna start eating butter pecan ice cream.
I don't know if you remember going by Anthony in them house, but they were like the modern day Bundys to me.
Absolutely.
They were like our Bundies. So it was like it was never like we go get like no meal over there. We was gonna have tuna, them fucking not kicks cereal or noodles.
Oh, kicks.
There was
did they
never
let you put sugar on it?
there was
Yeah.
never any actual meals whenever we went over there. It was gonna
That
be,
was poverty at its
she was
finest.
gonna make
dog.
tuna. We was gonna eat packed noodles, or it was gonna be kick cereal. There was never anything else. Like we couldn't go in there and make no motherfucking turkey sandwiches. It wasn't none of that shit.
No hot dogs.
So
Niggas
yeah, like
really
there
was
was nothing.
living in the- Yo,
Yeah,
we weren't never that broke. Why we was living like that?
yeah. So I used to love Aunt Julie tuna. So I've been eating tuna since a kid, but even when I would make it myself, the most I would do is my tuna, my mayo, and like I put like some boiled eggs in there.
Did you
I
do like
wouldn't-
relish?
I wouldn't no, because I hated crunchy shit in my soft shit.
Oh,
That's what I was saying. Like I've just gotten to a level of maturity where I can stomach that.
Really?
I still don't like crunchy tuna, but my chicken salad now,
A little
I
crunch,
can do the diced celery because Quick Trip chicken
Mm.
salad is fucking amazing.
You
Quick
keep
Trip got
saying that.
Quick Trip got some bomb ass chicken salad. Like they put a little pepper and shit. Man, that shit is good.
My coworker was like, "You be going to Quick Trip?" I'm like, "Yeah, every now and again." He said, "You should try the mac and cheese." I was like, "When did Quick Trip got mac and cheese?" When I'm in there, I never see it. Yeah, one day I walked in there, I was like, "Hey
Now,
man,
that
I
might
got some
be a
mac and
reach.
cheese." He said, "Yeah, just brought some out." I was like,
And they got bags of that shit too. Like mac and
Bags of
cheese, the
macaroni and
soups.
cheese?
Yeah, it's like because you know how like when you get like ready-made soups, sometimes it come in like that big ass bag of like broccoli and cheddar and shit like that.
Yeah,
Mac and
that's
cheese
how
like
we
that
make.
too.
That's well. When I worked in the deli, that's usually just how they make it. It just come in a bag. We just warm it up.
Oh damn.
Yeah, and that's how it like.
Should be fire though.
Yeah, because like Ree when she was working at Panera and they got mac and cheese and all them different. And I didn't know they had all them flavors. and shit. So
they
she used to
do.
bring home like because it's just all it is
A lot
like
of their
little
stuff is
individual bags.
packaged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we sell it in the store.
she used to
Panera
she
mac
used
and
to
cheese.
come.
Fire.
Hey, and don't let them piss her off. Like if they like made her like work through her break or some shit, or they fucked her over somehow, and or they like had her doing all the sandwiches and shit with somebody else supposed to be helping.
Taking all
That
that
nigga,
shit.
yep,
Absolutely.
that nigga had all kind of scones, cookies, soups, all that shit. She was like, man,
She said
pay what you owe, nigga.
She said scones.
Hey, them scones good as them orange scones, man.
Hell yeah.
Panera orange scones is amazing.
They bake good.
That was probably the best part about working in the bakery when I worked there first time. Because when I got to clear the bakery case, hey man,
I really don't give a
Take what-
fuck because
take
I
what we
feel like
want.
you betrayed the code when you left Pick and Save.
I didn't leave. They told me to leave.
I thought that was just Walmart. Damn, you got canned from Pick and Save too?
Yeah.
Oh, because they found out about it.
Yeah. They found out about me plugging people.
Who told?
Some old black lady.
What's her name? I'm gonna look her up on Facebook,
I can't remember.
and I'm gonna try to befriend
But
her.
what was crazy is she told that we was giving out food, but she was stealing like real merchandise.
Please
So,
tell me you told on her.
I didn't know this until I had already been fired.
I'd have called in an anonymous tip.
Like you
Hell
stealing paper towels.
No, I'm dead ass.
Like-
I'd have called in an
I would've
anonymous
did.
tip.
Like you
On my
out
way
here
out the door, I've
stealing
been on the phone like
paper
hey, so,
towels and dish soap and real soap. Like you stealing like real merchandise, but you back here snitching because little homie come from up front and he like, yo, Juan, I'm a little short on cash today. What could you do for me? How much you got? I got $2. Okay, cool. I'll make sure this tag say $2.
Wait, so what's the story y'all said y'all had to tell?
No,
'Cause
well,
we get
Tom
to the
wasn't in the
end.
room, but that was it. When Mimi dropped the shit on her leg, and I was clowning her about her leg, we was in the car. So don't feel bad about people talking about your leg, and she fucked her leg up too. But as you see, his gimp ass left the room.
With both legs.
Oh God, like what was he really hurt? He wasn't hurt. Tom just wanted a day off. Then he was like, I only had 2 free days. Well, bitch, you chose to be dead on your off day, so that's not our fault. That's life.
That is so funny.
That's like me.
Because I really made it seem like we was insensitive. Like, nigga.
Your family was insensitive first.
Like he said, he stood on business.
So,
with you niggas.
Y'all plans for the New Year's? Everybody just chilling in the house?
Hell yeah.
Cause that's where
Robe, bonnet, a cocktail, some good ass food, and I'm probably gonna be asleep before midnight. And I am perfectly fine
I
with
feel
every
you.
inch of that.
I'm finna turn everybody in my household into
And I feel like
sore
that's the wave
losers.
with everybody. Like people just either want to be at home, just doing nothing, or if they are doing something, it's like small at home. It's like inside outside.
I'm finna show my immediate family how competitive I could really be.
Y'all doing games and stuff?
They want to play games, so I'm smoking.
I love that.
I'm gonna smoke and then bring the smoke. I'm gonna whoop everybody's ass in whatever they want to play.
Aw, see, that sounds fun.
I think I'm gonna try to have like Mind 6.
What?
Huh?
With who?
On that note, everybody,
Alabama.
I would like to thank y'all for coming out.
Wait, play that one more time.
to this
What?
episode of Hoecially. What the fuck?
Alabama.
What else is funny about this? I watched the Barney documentary, and the nigga who was in the big purple suit. It's been several people to play Barney over the years. Did you know Barney was a black man? At one point, he was a black man.
I think I heard that.
So from like 91 to probably like
was
he was Barney for 10 years. So from like 91 to 01,
I mean,
black guy. This is the kind of shit he did in his free time when he was not in the purple suit.
the black man.
The black man was a tantric sex coordinator nigga.
Really?
Yeah, wild
What a
shit.
plot twist. Bernie by day, tantric by night, huh? What a life.
Yeah, right. Like you just out here
Damn.
back flipping in this purple fucking dinosaur
Like
suit.
kids this morning, adults. Like what?
Freaky.
It's like such a wide spectrum. Like
You a freaky ass nigga.
That is crazy. Cause I want to be able to. So I don't know if y'all have ever seen Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates, but there's a tantric massage scene in there, and that shit was so funny.
That's
because
crazy.
he not even touching them, and they about to nut.
Bro, the butt cheeks.
He looked like his ass is clenched so tight.
Imagine the power, like somebody make you nut like that, and they didn't even touch each other.
I don't want none of that in my life.
Nope. Mm-mm.
It was that the music they was doing it to, or was like that just like a voice
I
overdub?
think that was the music that they was doing it to.
Nah, absolutely not.
I wonder, like, what was he saying to them? Like, I want to hear the background. Like, are you talking them through this? Are you like, what is happening around them?
I'm gonna tell you one more time. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna say, "Mama, mama, my kusa." I don't know what the fuck that nigga could be saying to him.
But you know what? I feel like I'm a sucker for a voice. I love
you be into some
like
shit like
voices. So I feel like if it was the right voice, then I might be like, okay, without you even touching me.
Take me now.
Possibly. Because I love a voice.
You into some nasty shit.
I feel like that's not even nasty, but I'm just really into voices. Like I can
you
tell
into
tones to voice.
You into voices, and you just said the right voice could make you come with no one touching you, but you didn't qualify any of that as nasty shit. It's amazing. That's girl math for sure. Can we go home now? So you can go pick up your daughter.
Different.
Look, I don't think. Sorry, I was stabbing myself.
You don't need any more injuries for today.
I know.
Yo, it's already got a tender.
Nigga, I'm surprised I could see. When
you got a tenderloin.
I poke myself. I poke myself in the eye.
Why did that come off your lips that easy? You was at work too long today talking about
I was. That's all I've been rapping because we've been selling surf and turf.
No, I feel like, you know how like in the cartoons, like when somebody get like super hungry and then they start looking at that homeboy and then they like their body turn into like a piece of meat. You know what I'm talking about? Yes. That's how I feel like my leg did today in that fucking Outback. Dog.
Turned into like a ham or some shit.
It's like a drumstick.
But she in distress and I'm
like, bro, like the way I scream, like
Kayla wasn't even trying to help you. She kept eating.
I did all the helping. The damn guy who did it didn't give a damn. If it wasn't for me, she'd have been.
You let little Macaulay Culkin drop a steak on your leg?
He really was like, y'all need anything else? Like, damn, yes, we do.
We need fucking 911, nigga.
Yeah, because why?
I mean, she yelled. She was
Get
like,
up
"Ah!"
and get down.
I thought this was like one of her jokes
And
or
then the way
something.
I was looking at it, I was like,
Yeah, she was like, "Ah!"
She said, Beast Man, what did you do?
that shit
Hold
tender
my
as
damn
fuck.
salad. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why you doing that?
Nah, but I really do hope that everybody has a safe and happy new year.
Happy New Year. Ba, 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 ba.
Hello. Yep. All right. I ain't lose track of time.
We trying to
I'm
get her
trying to-
off early so she can come pick you up.
Bye, girl.
Hey, it's so
She
funny.
said, "Have your ass
It's so funny
outside."
how she know her mama.
She do. 'Cause she was like,
you
"Yo
and
ass."
Tone was like, it's 10:30. I know what time it is.
Because I do. Because
No, you don't.
no, I know.
You ain't even show your.
First of all, how many times do I tell you, hey, Juan, it's gonna take me such and such to get to you, and I get there right on the dot. I know my travel times.
Nigga, I don't be timing you. You say 10 minutes. I was
Chiba got
chilling
Right.
already.
And at the time that I say come out, it be exactly 10 because I know my travel times where I'm going.
Chiba Hut got a
I'm
new
going
flavor.
right down Fond du Lac, hopping on 43, and so I'm good. No, but yeah, so I definitely hope everybody has a safe and happy new year. I want you to go into 2024 surrounded by people who genuinely love you. We need to stop carrying people into these years with us who don't mean us any fucking good.
Heard you.
We need to stop taking people who are sucking our fucking energy. Like people are leeches, okay? Stop taking leeches into the new year with you. But if there's somebody who you need to get back, like just before the ball drop, here is a suggestion before we go off the air.
Okay, if we catch our partner cheating, we do not cheat back. We leave.
Nah, what you gotta do is get another man's sperm and get her pregnant with it, pretending it to be yours, okay? I saw this on Reddit. It's some toxic shit, okay? So then go the whole 9 months, pretend like you gonna propose to her, you gonna love her, whatever. And be like, oh no, you cheated on me, this ain't my baby, yada, yada, yada. You gotta get a DNA test to prove it. Now remember, you know it's not your baby. But she don't know that because she cheated on you. Now she might have doubts, but she might be for sure like, no, this is his baby. I hope it's his baby. Either one, it doesn't matter if it's his baby or it's not. She don't know who the father is because it's not gonna be any of the niggas she was cheating with when she find out. Because all them niggas gonna fail the DNA test because you stayed a step ahead and say this is terrible. What is wrong with humans? I'm having a life crisis. This is so toxic.
Good night. Have a
No
happy-
cap, G. It looked like you would do something like that, though, bro. I just had to recap on this video, G. You wild as hell, folks. You wild.
That might be the sickest thing I have heard.
Like mid statement. Like, yo, wait, this is bad. Why are we doing this?
How do you acquire another man's sperm and where do you store it in order to
So
yeah,
many
Did
questions.
you see that video with the guy
No
that was
answers.
assisting in the porn? The guy and the girl was together. The
Yes.
guy came and he kind of just
yes.
and then he just walked away.
Yeah, I wanted to play that so bad, but I'm like, I don't want to push it because I've been doing good. But yes, I don't know if you guys have seen the video. I'll share it in the group.
Find the one with the emoji over it.
Yeah. But there was somebody, they were having sexual relations in what looks like a trap house being in the middle of being
It was
renovated.
so good.
And he was standing up and in them guts, and she, she had some ass on her, and he
And
slipped
he
out.
was holding her like this in front of him.
Yeah,
going
and
up and
he
down.
called for assistance, and his homeboy was just like, "Oh,
She
here
was
you go."
trying to reach back and do it, but she couldn't get it good enough. So the guy just popped out
Wait,
of nowhere
whoa,
and did like this.
whoa,
He adjusted it
whoa.
and then he moved back off of the
Yeah. So on that note,
No.
I am going to share the post to the group. I gotta go get my kid. Until next time in 2024, we got a hoe.
Please don't.
That's exactly what that should have been.
Do not.